Yes. Oh,
Good.
no, I didn't level myself because I don't know how to do that, but I was picking spells like a boss.
I'm just kidding. Well, let's actually go through
What?
the sorcerers now.
Okay, well, now we're live. Now we might be live.
Oh,
We are dropping frames like nobody's business. I don't know
I haven't
why.
seen it. Oh, I see now. Finally live.
Like, if frames were mics, everything is being dropped right now. Please stop.
Please
Oh,
don't
why
drop
are you making noise? Shush. Shush, my child. It's okay.
No, you're not driving frames.
Oh, I see I'm dropping frames.
A little bit.
Our faces will disappear for a
Yami, what's
second.
the scoop?
Why am I dropping so many frames? Holy
I
crap.
think we're okay. I think we're okay, and you're the one dropping frames.
Oh, no, it's totally me.
All right.
Like you as
But
a
it's
human
like,
being.
I lowered my settings. This should not be a problem.
All right. So Chris fails, but the stream is working.
Yeah, the stream is working. But
Alright,
you're opening stuff on the stream. I don't know if you wanted to.
Yeah, I was
Also,
fixing that.
look really cute, guys. I don't know if you wanted to know that.
So why don't we go through the recap then?
Yes.
Guys, what happened in the last and first session of this game?
Last time on Dungeons and Dragons and Dildos, Sisters of Yore. Dildo Sisters of Yore.
I
Last
remember.
people. That's what happened last time.
By the way, how's the sound, Yami?
That sounds great.
Good. Now the recap.
Okay. The recap. All of us, Isolas the Silent, Elame Udit Never the Hellafly, Super High Skill Level Gamer, Aubrey, Mysterious Barkeep, a few other characters who will not be named because they are not present at the moment, all find ourselves at the Flying Loon, only to come across a mysterious power when the two magical dildos of Elven lore touched, and a wild explosion killed half of the bartenders that were there. Well, not the bartenders, the people attending the bar. You know what I mean.
So many bartenders.
So many. All of the bartenders.
The bar patrons. There you go. And as they died, and we were trying to collect ourselves and figure out what the hell happened between the orgasmic explosion between the two
Get it.
Orgasmic.
dildos or whatever, some of the patrons who had died a very painful death were resurrected as zombies. And that's a ragtag group of strangers, some of us who knew each other from the past, but we'll get to that later. We had to fight off these zombies, and then we turned to the bartender to realize that he has secrets. That's what I remember.
So, to fill in some of the blanks,
Sorry.
we have the mute, absurdly tall elf Isolas. We have the small, absurdly attractive human female who is age 17 named Audrey. Aubrey?
Audrey.
Audrey. We have the tall, sexy elven monk Ilame.
Yeah.
We have the gorgeous elven sorceress, the super high school level gamer. We have the built, tall, and talented half-elf bard Tychondrius, and the small, rakish, pretty human known as Calexia. Many drinks were had, some a lot by the bard, and to some, after all the dust settled, and the bartender basically said, you know, you guys, why'd you do that?
Yeah.
Everyone tried to leave the bar, but they found themselves unable to pass beyond the portal from which they entered said bar. And by portal, I mean door. And they also found that the assassin that was met by the gorgeous elven sorceress, instead of leaving, had stayed within the bar and managed to stay nice and quiet while everyone was getting murdered, and was now discovered to have been also trapped in the bar with them. Now, at the end of the last game, due to their exploits, the players leveled up, but this being their first game, we are going to elect to explain the leveling up process together at the same time. So, as a reminder to everyone, I'm going to post this wonderful link into the chat,
Oh.
and thou shalt navigate to this site. Chris and Yami, we'll start with your characters, since sorcerers are easy to level up for level 4.
Chris and Z.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chris and Z, that's what I meant to say. Sorry. Okay, so you guys change 2 numbers immediately on your character sheet. Your base attack bonus goes up by 1, and your will save goes up by 1. Z and Chris. And I am going to assume for now that you guys are actually going to level up as sorcerers.
And you said base attack and will save?
Base attack bonus and will save. So where on your will save where it says 3 base,
Yes.
You change that to 4.
Oh. Boop. Okay.
Yeah. And then, obviously, your grand total will go up by 1 as well.
And where is our
Chris.
base attack?
If you keep
Just what-
scrolling down,
Mm-hmm.
Doop, doop, doop.
uh,
Sharon!
Yay!
What?
A wild Sharon has appeared.
oh. Okay, so see where you guys have attack handheld and attack missile?
Yeah.
And it says 1 base, make that 2.
Repeat that, please.
At 1 and 3. And Z, you're going up to also 1 and 3. Because you guys are
Okay.
glass cannons.
So it was the attack handheld and missile.
Yes.
Oh, that is not the delete button.
In addition to that, as level 4 sorcerers, you may choose 1 level 2 spell.
I've already chosen mine, actually. I was looking at the list.
Yes!
The one
Nice.
And
I
I was looking...
the one I
I
chose
was
is create
looking
pit.
at this one. The one I've chosen is Unnatural Lust. The target has to kiss or caress a creature.
Oh my god. Can you help me out? Put that on Tychondrius?
You're gonna kiss all of the orcs.
Alright, calm down.
Perfect
Z,
spell.
what spell did you choose? Unnatural Lust?
Yes.
Alright, let me just get that up real quick.
This is going.
Target is compelled to kiss or caress another creature.
I love where this
Duration
is
1 round.
going.
30 days spells exist. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's legit. Chris, what did you take for your spell?
Right there in the chat, it is create pit.
You guys are taking like the weirdest spells.
Get
Yeah.
on my level.
Put a fucking pit underneath people.
Yeah, it's like it creates an ethereal pit, and anything that's standing on it just drops through.
I like that.
All
right.
That's a great
Um,
spell, Audrey.
There's one more thing I need to mention for the sorcerers. So, you guys both have really high charismas, so that means on like the table for spells per day, it says you get a certain number of spells.
Yes.
So for you guys, that's 3.
Mm-hmm.
Audrey, since your charisma is in the range of finding it,
My charisma's pretty
20?
intense.
you actually get alright, it's the same for everyone, never mind. You guys get 1 bonus 2nd level spell per day, so you can actually cast that new spell 4 times per day.
Holy shit.
And since you're sorcerers, we'll get to this in a minute after we finish leveling up. Alright, Ilame!
Yes.
Monks are super easy to level up.
Sweet.
So if you go to that website, and for core classes, you should go to the monk page.
Okay.
And we look at monk.
Okay.
And basically what happens with your... Oh, hey, cool. Cool things happen with you. Oh, wow, you get a lot of shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Alright, actually, I forgot. Monk level 4 is awful. You get so many new abilities.
Awful? Like,
No, it's great. It's awesome. You're super powerful now.
yeah!
Alright, so the same thing with the other two. Yeah, let me just pull up your character sheet. Alright.
I wasn't paying attention. What?
Let's see. We'll start with your attack bonus.
Okay.
Where it says attack handheld, change your base to 3.
Okay.
And then the total becomes 6.
Okay.
Your flurry of blows bonus now becomes +5/+5.
Oh,
The
shit.
base went up. Oh yeah.
I'm ready. Fuck.
Before we leave this page, where it says
Be right back, guys. Be right back.
yeah,
Oh
okay.
dear. So, let's get to Isolas and help him level up.
You know, I'm just gonna chat this to Yami because this is
Oh.
ridiculous.
Yami had to go
Excellent.
tend to her dog army.
Yeah.
As
That's why-
usual.
That's why
Sharon.
I'm just gonna send this to her.
Do you
I'm
have a
just gonna leave this
character?
book.
Or are you just kind
No.
of here?
I'm just kind of here to spectate.
I'm sorry,
Sorry.
how rude of me. Hello.
If you'd like, I have a character ready that you can use.
No, see, I just woke up.
That is no
And I'm
excuse.
eating breakfast ramen, and this is not the time for me to get involved.
Breakfast ramen, yes.
Calls it breakfast ramen as if it
Girl, wake up!
changes
Be a
the
character.
ramen. It's like this is
if
breakfast.
you put an egg in ramen, does it make it breakfast ramen?
I put it.
Yo, put an
It just
egg in
makes it try
ramen,
hard.
and you make it, and it's like egg yolk soup. What is it? What's it called?
Egg,
Egg drop
egg drop.
soup.
yeah, egg drop.
Yeah.
Egg yolk
Amazing.
sounds disgusting.
Egg yolk soup.
Egg yolk
Sounds
soup.
like it'll give you a disease.
I mean, it probably does.
Salmonella.
Yami.
Yes?
All right, let's get back to your character.
All right, we're back here. I already did the Fury of the Blows.
So for armor class,
Yes.
Fury.
at the end of your armor class thingy, add a +1, and in brackets say monk, because monks just get bonuses like that.
I don't even see the armor class. Oh, I see it. Okay.
It's your AC
So
at the
plus
top.
1.
So your total AC is, and that counts towards your that counts to your touch AC and your flat-footed AC. So your touch AC is now 15, and your flat-footed AC is now 12.
Holy shit. Okay. Cool.
And all of your saving throws go up by 1. So their base is now all for reflex, will, and fortitude. It's now 4.
Holy shit.
Yeah, monks are disgusting.
Okay. Reflex is 6, right?
Yep.
Will save is 5, and I don't see another save. Oh, I see. 5 is for fortitude. Cool.
Breaking. Why is this breaking? Stop. Oh my god, you.
Basically, guys, I'm OP as fuck right now.
Good, because you are the only one that is a melee class.
No,
True.
I mean,
Let's make sure that my legs are not broken.
These laws is cool. It's cool.
Oh yeah, use the last kicks out. No, but he
Tiny guy.
weapons.
He doesn't kick a lot of butt, but he kicks some butt.
I killed the same amount.
Occasionally he kicks butt.
You did not kick the same amount of butt. Let's roll the clip,
Alright,
ladies and
moving
gentlemen.
on. Also, Yami, where it says
Hmm?
where it says attack missile, change that base to 3, and then the total should be 5 now.
Cool.
Okay. On Facebook, I sent you a list of skills that you can now use. Because as a monk, you've unlocked your key pool.
We're so social media savvy on Facebook. Oh my god, so many things.
Yeah, you're a monk. Congratulations.
Oh, that's so cool.
It gets even better. So where it says if you go back if you're on your first page and you look at unarmed damage,
Mhm.
It says 1d6 plus 3. That's now 1d8 plus 3.
Nice.
Yeah, monks are
Here's what I use.
disgusting.
They are.
Z and Chris,
Yes.
you also want to update your combat maneuver bonus and your combat maneuver defense scores with your new base attack, which should be 2.
Interesting.
I can barely keep track of all this crap. You guys are probably gonna have to send me new copies of your character sheets after this, but that's fine. Alright, back to Yami. Let's see. Oh! And let's see.
Does my charisma go up?
Nope,
No.
stays.
That
oh,
always
oh,
stays.
oh, no, that's right, guys, you hit 4th level. You may all add up to 1 point in any ability you want.
Interesting.
So Yami,
So,
you can
okay.
add a point to charisma, and your bonus will go from +2 to +3.
Okay.
Wait. All of us can do that?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what am I adding a point to?
To anything you want in the skills.
To any of
So-
the stats at the very top.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Ish, where you see things like strength, for example.
Yeah.
You could add a point to that, and it would raise your strength bonus from +1 to +2.
So I changed it to 14. Changed it to +2.
Yeah. You could also add it to Constitution, and you would get an extra hit point per level.
Oh, so I'm gonna add it to Constitution then.
Yeah.
So
I will also
Does
do
the-
that.
is it +2 or I leave it the same?
No, you add a single ability point. The bonus only changes if you get to an even number.
Yeah, I just got to 14 in Constitution. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
So-
Also, sorcerers,
Yes.
you guys roll a d6, add that to your hit points plus your Constitution modifier.
Wait, Mike. So I added 1 point to Constitution. Does the bonus on it that says +1 change to +2, or do I leave it at +1?
It changes to +2.
Okay, thank you.
Yami, you roll a d8 to get your next HP, and when you roll that d8, you add a 1 to it.
Okay. Hold on. What's the dice rolling thing? Is it on the?
Yeah, most of us will need dice rolling things, or you can just come to this roll d20, whichever you please. I will put that in chat as well.
Guy, what are you drinking that's so blue?
Sarah's Ice Brandy.
Okay.
I feel like you always have a blue drink.
That's usually true.
You said
I got
1d6
Okay.
plus anything?
Oh, wait. I'm going with that other link because I remember that room was screwing me over, Chris, with all the rolls.
Yeah. So,
So I roll a D8?
yes, Yami rolls a d8, Z
With
and
no
Chris roll
modifier?
d6s. Isolas, you also roll a d6.
With no modifier?
No, you add your constitution modifier. So
Okay.
Ish, you add 1. Yami, you add 1.
Wait, I had 1 or 2.
Oh, that's right. Ish, you add 2.
So
you
we
also-
add our new one.
Or
Okay.
I rolled a 4, so I add 2, so that's 6.
And then
Roll the
one at a time.
motherfucking 8, y'all!
Ish. You also have to add 3 more because your constitution went up. So you get an extra point for your previous levels too.
6 plus 3, so I got 9 extra points, which puts me at 30,
Yes. Chris, you're adding whatever to your d6s plus 2.
which got me 6 plus the 3, which is 9.
Z, whatever you add, whatever you roll, you add a 1. And Yami, whatever you roll, you add a 1.
And repeat that for me, please.
7 plus 1, 8.
For Chris,
Yes.
roll your d6, add 2.
So
Add
wait,
two.
I'm-
Even if I just put 1 in my constitution?
Because that puts your constitution at 15, which is not enough for the next bonus.
Okay, so it's just a +3 right now, basically.
Exactly.
And I
What
got
if
a
I
5.
rolled a 7 and a +1 modifier?
Then that makes it 8.
But
So you
what does that number mean?
Oh, you add that to your hit point total.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Okay, so I rolled a 3 plus a 1, so that would be 4 points to my hit points.
Which makes you hit points 20.
Okay.
I just fucked up typing and my hit points for a second said 124. Holy shit!
I mean, maybe someday, but
Someday, anime.
Oh, and I rolled 5, so what do I add that to?
well, you rolled a 5, you add 2 to it, so that puts you
Oh,
at
no,
7.
I... Wait, what the hell? Roll. Okay, there we go.
Alright. You add that, whatever your final total is, add that, to your total hit points.
And I got a 5 to total hit points.
Yes. Ish!
Yes.
Leveling up as a rogue.
Yay.
You have a... Okay. Let's see. Alright, for your base attack bonus, that goes up by 1.
Okay, wait, looking for it. Sorry. Where do I see that at? Base attack. Reflex. Oh, attack.
On your first page where it says like attack handheld and attack missile.
So it turns to base 1 turns to 3,
Yes.
which would raise my whole attack thing of 4, right?
4 and 8. And then for combat maneuver bonus and defense, you also add a +1 since your base attack bonus is going up.
Okay, just typing that in real quick.
Your reflex save also goes up by 1.
Wait, where's my combat missile? Oh, here it is. Hold on. Sorry, I'm taking so long. I'm not very fast.
So good.
Okay, so I went up in hit points, I put 1 in constitution, I chose my spell, and is there anything else the sorcerer needs to do?
Well, everyone including Ish right now, you now have a choice. You can either add an additional hit point or an additional skill point.
I want the skill point.
Yeah, I put
so
1 in.
Also, hang on. You can only have ranks in a skills up to your current level. Usually, it's a good idea to add a hit point.
Yeah, I was adding a hit point.
I have things level 3 though. I think.
Sorry. Well, okay. So, and now there's the one thing that I didn't have the other classes do yet is I did not have them get their skill points because I figured we'd all do that together. So hold on. If you choose the skill point, just hold off on that for now.
Okay.
Ish, did you finish updating your base attack bonus?
So that brought my maneuver defense to 19, bonus to 8,
Good.
the to 8, and other thing to 4. Yeah.
Now your reflex save, your base goes up to 4, which means your reflex save should be totaling 9 now.
All right. Reflex save should be 9. Base 1 to 4. All right, that's straight.
Okay. Now, as a rogue, you get 2 major abilities this level.
Yeah.
One is called Uncanny Dodge.
Okay.
So just write that down somewhere.
So uncanny.
Where can I write that? Can I write that all the way at the bottom?
I mean, just write it anywhere you want.
Yeah, I put all my spells and stuff at the bottom, so that's convenient. Also, you said to do something to attack handheld and missile for sorcerers?
You go up by 1. Because your base attack bonus went up by 1.
Sweet.
So your base attack bonus total should be 2. Ish.
Right.
So you get uncanny dodge, and you also get something called a rogue talent.
Okay.
I apologize. Rogue talents, there's like 100 of them.
Oh wow.
Would you like to take a recommendation?
Yes, I will take a recommendation.
Do you want to be a rogue who stabs people in the back from the shadows? Or do you want to be a rogue who shoots things from far away? Or do you want to be a rogue who's like a parkour runner guy?
Ooh, I want
Just
to be like that shoots things from far away.
Alright, shoots things from far away.
Just an archer.
Let me see.
But I do get close to stealing because I do have a high stealth and left hand, the sleight of hand.
Did you happen to take a point blank shot?
No, I didn't. So I will take it if I don't have it.
There, but for now, fuck you, Google. For now, let me grab you. We'll grab you a rogue talent that makes you a better like sniper and stuff.
Okay.
Let's see.
Guys, Yami's eating. Everyone watch her eat.
Wait, what?
I
What
love
is
She
she
hates
food.
me now.
Food is the best
She's
part of
shaking
his
her head.
food.
She'd probably be cussing you out if she wasn't on mute.
I know. That's why I did it.
She does it from the safety of mute.
Alright.
Enjoy your food.
Because I saw her slowly raise it to her mouth, like trying to be secret.
Okay,
Oh,
here's a great one for you.
All right, what we got?
I'm gonna give you one of 2 choices. Actually, one of 3 choices. So remember how you said you want the ability like, because basically you can only use sneak attack with a ranged weapon within 30 feet.
Okay.
But there's a rogue talent where it says you just get a free combat feat if you want.
A free combat what?
A free combat feat.
Okay.
So there's a feat. So in point blank shot happens to be a combat feat. And what point blank shot does is you get a +1 bonus on attack and damage with a bow with range up to 30 feet.
Oh.
So if you're 30 feet or closer to a target, you get a +1 to roll attack and a +1 to damage when you hit someone with a bow.
Oh, nice.
So on the towards the bottom of your thing,
Yeah.
for rogue talent, write down combat trick dash point blank shot.
Okay. Rogue talent. Laptop, sorry.
It's all good.
Combat trick.
Combat
At-
trick dash point blank shot.
Point blank.
Now, on the second page of your character sheet, on the
Yes.
very top, it should say feats.
I am there. Yes.
Make a line under stealthy and write in point blank shot, +1 to attack, +1 to damage. Ah, delicious.
Second.
Guys, can Janet play?
I'd welcome Janet. She could be like a barbarian werewolf or something.
A
I'll get
barbarian.
Mimsy. She could be Janet on camera. And I'll be like,
Tag and
fuck you.
She only knows how to speak in fuck yous.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Alright, this is a time for everyone!
Yay!
Yay!
Alright, so you all have to update your skills now.
wait, I'm confused. Mike, you said there was 2 pluses. What were they? +1 attack.
+1 to attack, and +1 to damage.
Okay, thank you.
With a bow, within 30 feet.
Do I have to write all of that?
If you can, it's a good reminder.
What's happening?
So I just posted links to all of your character pages.
Did you? Oh, yes.
If you haven't done this yet, and I doubt you have, check that page out, and closer to the top, like just under where it says class skills and it lists a huge bunch of stuff, there should be something that says skill ranks per level.
Yes.
I don't say anything.
Open the link.
It open.
Je ne sais pas.
Alright, here's the deal. Sorcerers get 2 skill ranks plus their intelligence modifier. For Chris and Z, Chris, you're gonna get a grand total of 4 more skill ranks.
Nice.
And Z, you're gonna get a grand total of 3 more skill ranks.
Okay.
Monks
What does it mean?
get 4 plus the intelligence modifier. So Yami, you're getting 5 more skill ranks.
Okay.
Ish, rogues get 8 plus their intelligence modifier. So you are getting a grand whopping total of 9 skill ranks.
Jeez.
So you can raise any class skill up to a maximum rank of 4, and you can max any non-class skill also up to a rank of 4.
And we basically just spin those points how we choose.
Yes, exactly how you want. So where it says on your character sheet, like the skills, I think for most of you that's going to be on page 2. Under the
Okay,
top-
so whichever one says class skill next to it.
all class skill means is that you get a +3 bonus to it when it has ranks in it.
Yeah, on your little sheet, it should already say class skill.
But you can add ranks to anything you want. So under the column that says ranks, that's the number you increase when you want to add the rank.
Excellent.
So I will give you now a few minutes to decide what skills you want to rank up. If you have any questions about what skills do or what they're used for, ask.
There's so many.
Okay, again, question: are we proceeding with ride, meaning what I thought what it was?
Ride means ride horses, Yami.
No, no, it means something else.
Yami, what you think it means, you want the skill perform.
Perform one.
Oh, that's interesting.
Or acrobatics, I guess. I don't know.
Would it like be like a special perform?
It would be a special perform. She would have to add a note after the perform skill to the
Put-
specific point of
So
effort.
Talking about. Okay, I'll do something charismatic.
Hold up, give me one
For
second.
Ish, I literally cannot recommend anything because rogues have so many skill points. For Yami the super monk, I would recommend diplomacy.
what would you
Okay,
recommend for sorcerers?
You'd recommend that I put all my skill points into diplomacy?
Well, you can't because your diplomacy is already at 3, so you could add at most 1.
Ah, okay.
What would you
Well,
suggest for a
actually, for
sorcerer?
Yami, I would recommend stealth, acrobatics, diplomacy, and then whatever the hell else you want.
Right.
Giggity.
I'm trying to save this in a way that I could actually see the freaking columns.
Okay, I'll do acrobatics.
I'm not
And
bored
then-
of this. Tired.
I like how it says fly. Can I fucking fly as a
If
monk?
you ever come into a situation where you are magically granted the ability to fly, the fly skill is what you use to perform complex maneuvers.
Ah.
Just moving around, though, like if you're just gonna go from point A to B, you don't need the skill.
Hmm.
So like, don't be sad if like you find yourself flying and you don't have the skill. You're fine.
I
And
see
you can use
rogues
it
have
untrained,
swim.
anyways.
Rogues have swim. Can other things not swim?
It's just like, can you swim? That's up to you. Like my character has a -1 to swim, so I'm giving her a little help.
I can't
Yeah.
do
So to that point, guys, I can almost promise you won't have to swim in this campaign.
Well, then I'm not doing that.
I
Well, I
say
have to
almost
climb.
promise because God knows what's going to happen.
Well, I have to climb.
I cannot.
Climbing is what Calexia used to get up to the rafters to do
But
awesome
she's a
things with us.
coward. She's a filthy coward. Let's go ahead and say it right now.
Even though she saved the entire group.
The entire what? I
Now,
can't.
hang on.
We are
Calexia did
forgetting.
only help lit like one enemy on fire.
Yeah.
She didn't do that much, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lure you all onto a boat and drown it in the middle of the ocean. And none of you will have leveled swim except me.
I'm a rogue. I can swim.
Yeah.
So-
None of us have swim.
So you said we can't exceed our class skill, correct?
You can't exceed
Or
4
your level.
in ranks for any skill at this point.
I'm having a serious fucking problem.
So
How
what
on
is
this dish? What's wrong?
I can't do anything on this stupid computer. I hate this computer. It's not the one I use.
Alright. I'm gonna do more knowledge of religion. Because I want to be very knowledgeable.
Yeah, you need to know
And
all about that
again-
dildo.
Yes. Then again, I am also carrying a shitload of paintbrushes and canvases and have no skill in art.
Yeah, I can't do anything with this thing.
No food, just art
No
canvases.
food, just art. I was going for the tortured artist route. How many points was I supposed to put in? I put 3 already.
You have 5 total, Yami.
Okay.
Can we continue
So,
with
2 more.
up and then I just do it later?
What'd you say, Ish?
Can we continue without me leveling up and I'll just level up later?
I mean, your
I'll
skills,
protect you.
like rogue skills are like their lives.
Yeah, but I can't edit anything right now on this computer. And
Alright,
then when
that's chill. I will assume you have an additional +1 for certain skills, because I'd know you would take them, like stealth and stuff.
okay,
Now let's keep going. I mean, because most of your leveling is done now, I think.
and I'll make sure I do everything. Like I'll do the skill points later, on my Mac. 'Cause this
All right. So, we return to the game, the scene of the crime, so to speak. 20 bar patrons lie dead. Another 10 zombies lie on the floor, their bodies oozing, various bodily fluids from the wounds that were inflicted upon them by a certain monk who was punching through necks, a certain rogue who was just doing horrible things. There are a couple of bodies who bear the evidence of magical wounds. The bartender surveys the damage, and once again he says, "A bit sloppy, but your first time and all, I can understand." And he looks around. He notices that the bard and the rogue Calexia, now also still hanging from the ceiling, seem to be out of sorts a bit, and he says, "Yeah, this won't do." And with a wave of his fingers, the sorcerers may roll spellcraft to see what he's doing.
Did you petrify them? What's he gonna do to Calexia?
Did he do a bad job of whatever beautiful spell he's doing?
Well, I mean, I rolled saving throws for the 2 characters because I have their character sheets,
Oh, dear.
but Calexia
Oh,
rolled
dear.
really well.
Oh, well, that's to be expected.
Oh, no, she didn't. She has a penalty to her will save. She's not wise at all. Okay, so this kind of sucks. So Tichondrius. Oh, did anyone roll spellcraft? The sorcerer's
Yes,
wizard?
I got an 8.
I got a
Okay.
7.
Did anyone roll over like 12?
No.
You guys know nothing.
We are dumb.
Dots, no.
Jon Snow.
Those were
Everyone gets general pop culture references. Hang on a sec. Let me just Okay. Okay. I should go. Okay. So, Tichondrius slumps to the floor, sound asleep.
My
Calexia
baby.
also falls asleep.
That
And
bitch.
she falls off the beam that she's flying on.
Oh my god, did she fuck up her? Is she okay?
Can I?
Does
I
anyone?
catch
I
her?
mean,
Can I
she's
grab her?
falling.
Can I break her fall?
She's falling. Does anyone want to try and catch her?
Yes,
I
I
do.
will.
It's a loss.
Isolus is bigger. Let him.
All right. So if Yami relents, Ish can take the initiative to try and catch this person.
I think
So
he'll
we
do a better job. He's a bigger human being. Whereas I'm not.
All right.
Rolling for initiative or
No, since Yami's relenting, Ish, you just take it. So I
okay,
need
so
you.
we're rolling.
Hang on. First, we're gonna see if you can do this.
Can you even manage?
If he
I even
fails,
com-
can I then try? We just keep failing at grabbing.
All right. I need you to make a strength check, Ish.
Okay. So that's a D20, right?
Yep.
Which
what
I
is
rolled a
your,
17.
And what is your strength?
I'm checking right. My strength is a 13.
Okay.
So it's a +1.
Okay.
It's a +1. I rolled a 17, so the +1 will put me at 18.
All right. You are capable of carrying this load, and you catch her as she falls to the ground, and you keep yourself from falling with her.
Nice guy is the last.
Good job, Isolus.
The bartender
Big idiot.
and the bartender is nodding approvingly, like, "Okay, good." And he says, "You can one of you grab this other squirrely half elf on the floor and bring him over to the behind the bar, please?"
I'll do it. I I mean, I'll do it.
So Ilame picks up Tichondrius.
Am I struggling to?
No, you're super freaking strong.
Oh, sweet.
You
Go
can
me.
carry-
Go girl.
A heavy load for you is up to 230 pounds.
God damn, I could have cut Lexio, no problem.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Dropped off.
So you pick her up and you take her behind the bar, and the bartender it looks like he's working under the bar. You can't really make out what he's doing, but then you hear a distinct sound of a lever being pulled, and a trap door opens underneath the bar, and it looks like it's a set of steps going down. It says, "Can you guys bring them down with me, please?"
Oh no, I don't think Isolus sidebar. I don't think we should go down there.
It's lit.
Throw the bodies down there.
The stairs are lit if you want to
Not
see.
go
what's
down
down
there, but no.
Yes, I do want to get what's down.
Okay.
You want to go down there?
Yes.
No,
Very
the stairs are lit, so you can see what's down there if you want to check it out first.
This guy only knows what's going on, so I think we should trust him.
Isolus, you have perception check. You check.
I think all of us do. Do I have to use a perception check?
Everyone can use perception. Ish probably does have the best one.
I rolled a 19, and my thing, I don't even think I need the other thing, is a... What do I add? Intelligence? Wait, what? No. Where's my perception?
On your skill sheet, on page 2 of your character sheet, you should see perception, and there should be a column that says skill modifier. You add that number.
Yep, looking for it right now. 8.
All right,
So I rolled a 20.
So that's actually something you would have leveled up. So in total,
Yes.
we'll say you have a 27. No, 28.
Yeah.
So your check is a 28. So, Ish, you take one look downstairs, and all the knowledge of the world is given to you. And you are able to discern that it looks like it's a sick room.
Oh, okay.
You actually see a couple other people down there.
Alright, so I look over to the rest of Isolas, glares over at the rest of the ragtag group of adventurers and nods approvingly as I carry Calexia down the steps.
Hey, Sharon.
Alright, fine.
Yes,
If you were to make a character, what would they look like?
a rogue.
Would they would you make a female character?
Yes,
What color would their hair be?
brown, I guess.
And what race?
What? What is there? Probably an elf.
Half elf, human, goblin.
Elves are love, elves are life.
I like elves.
Alright, so Ish and Ilame, as you walk downstairs, you see lying on one of the beds, with the telltale signs of someone nursing a hangover, is a young elf woman with about shoulder-length brown hair, dressed in equipment similar to what Isolas is wearing. She seems to be moaning softly in her sleep.
I'm having a good time.
I'm gonna be like, don't disturb that girl.
The bartender looks over his shoulder. This is where most of the people come to nurse their hangovers if they can't afford a room or are in otherwise some kind of danger.
Oh. So you're not gonna kill us down here. Okay, that's nice.
I told you to trust him.
I don't trust anyone.
I don't trust any of y'all from that huge explosion that came from a
I don't
dildo.
trust you, Audrey. I don't trust you. Where were you?
One, I helped you, and two, you don't know my name.
When did you help me, Audrey?
I know your name.
None of y'all have asked me any questions. I was just a little kid who tried to burst down the door.
Alright. 17-year-old girl who's way more beautiful than me. First off, I'd like you to never stand next to me. Never stand next to me. I'm like the ugly friend next to you. First off. Second, what's your name? What's your name? Audrey, that's
I'm
right.
Audrey,
Yeah.
and I want to know what the hell's going on with all you crazy people.
So the bartender comes back upstairs, and he goes back to polishing a glass for a minute or so before he looks around at you guys and says, "Oh, Matt, you're bickering," and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I've been a poor host. Do you guys want something to drink?"
Yeah.
I've had enough to drink.
Oh,
I want to
I-
know what's going on.
I don't drink. I'm a monk.
Isolas.
The bartender looks at Isolas and points to the beer that you ordered earlier on the menu and looks at you questioningly.
Isolas nods.
All right. The bartender pulls another pale ale from the cask, slides it over to you.
I had a dwarven stout.
Sorry, Dwarven. No, that's right. Who else ordered the pale ale? I think it was
It was Tichondrius,
yeah.
I think.
Um,
It must have been
Jasper's freaking
Valencia.
shots.
Psychondrius had the fire whiskey.
He had the shots, and then I think he chased it with a pale ale or something. No, that was Audrey. Audrey had the pale ale.
Yeah, I had the pale ale.
You had the
You're
elven.
a bunch of drunks.
What a shitty bartender.
So, the bartender slides over another dwarven stout to Isolas and says, "This one's on the house." And then he looks at all of you and says, "So, I guess you're wondering why the door is sealed."
Just a little bit.
I mean, maybe.
Hang on. Okay, and he kind of like gets startled for a minute and looks over to the assassin that had talked to the super high school level gamer when she walked in, and says, whoa, excuse me, hang on. Who are you?" And she goes, oh, right, I'm me. Hey, I'm trapped in here. Can you let me out now? And he says, I would if I could, but I can't. Again, what is your name? And she looks around and says, well, I guess I'd better introduce myself. My name is Mikelia Orferse. And I recognize you, and you. No, wait, no, just you and you. And she points to Isolas and Ilame.
What
This
about
woman-
me?
Huh?
What about me?
She almost starts to point at you, and then she kind of holds herself back. And she's a female elf, and she kind of pulls out a little emblem, and everyone, including the super high school level gamer who is at this point hiding her identity, recognizes the emblem of the Elf Brigade.
Ah, fuck that. I would have known her. Fine.
She
He's
says,
almost to this chick.
well, I mean, I'm usually in disguise, so I don't always, you
Did
know.
we have class together?
She thinks for a minute. I think so.
Oh my god.
Killing 101?
Can I do a perception?
Killing 101, yes!
Can I do a perception on her to sense if there's anything weird about her?
Absolutely. Your better choice, Ish, by the way,
Yes.
would be sense motive. Sense motive pretty much lets you decide if someone's lying or not.
I have sense motive? I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
We all have sense motive.
No, that's fine. This is a learning experience.
Can I also do a sense motive?
Everyone can do a sense motive. It is an untrained check that you can do simply because you want to.
I rolled a 17. So what is that?
A 17? Well, that's the number. The DC would be her bluff check if she's lying.
Alright.
I wrote a 19, and I have
Goodness.
a sense motive of 1.
Oh, my sense motive is 6. So I actually rolled the 17 with 23. I'm sorry.
Yes. So for skill checks, as a reminder, you always add your skill modifier to it. That's the
Yes.
big number that you get from some of your ranks, abilities, skill modifiers, and whatever other bonuses you have.
So I rolled a 23.
Okay, you know without a doubt that she is telling the truth. She
Okay.
is definitely a member of the Elf Brigade, and the emblem that she put forward, which is something that you would use perception to check, but you recognize the emblem on sight. It's definitely the emblem of the Elf Brigade.
Oh my god, we have another buddy!
And she says,
Hello. Can I give her a hug?
You can try.
She would say no to a hug.
Then you can try.
Remember, we don't really know this person.
He's my
You just
best
can't
but
friend.
she's
vaguely
the
remind-
owner of the Elf Brigade. We gotta trust everybody.
Oh my god. So,
Fine, I won't hug her.
so Michaelia looks at everyone and says, so? What do you guys
How's
got?
everyone's day?
What do you know? What do you know? What's going on? Talk to me.
I just stare. I glare because, as everyone already knows, I am unable to speak.
The
Wow.
bartender says, all right, calm down. Let's go over this one at a time. And he points to Ilame.
Alright.
You.
Well, look, I just came to this bar, chill out with my best friend, Isolus, right here. He's mute. You might have noticed. And we arrived. Some little scoundrel took my dildo out of my bag. She ended up having a dildo too. We touched dildos, and 20 people exploded.
The bartender
It's-
says, no, hang on. You guys didn't even have to touch him. The minute both of them came out of the packs, it was like they connected or something. So let's get that straight.
Yeah, they connected right in my face and knocked me off my chair.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, you guys look like you're a little, busted up. Hang on a sec. He reaches under the bar for a second, and he pulls out little... They look like we would recognize them perhaps as chemistry beakers. They have little corks in them, and they're filled with a bluish liquid. Quite similar to this.
Good use of
And
props.
this isn't alcoholic, but I think all of you should drink these.
Can I detect
And he hands- and
magic?
he
I
hands one to each of you.
absolutely don't trust this.
Let me detect magic.
The last shoots it.
Uh,
Oh, you drink it?
Yeah.
Zolas drinks it right away? I'm here like, should we?
oh,
Go-
see, Ish, I heard shoots it, and I heard, okay, so make an attack roll.
Oh no, I mean,
Take this, drink
All right.
scum.
We'll go left to right. Chris, you wanted to detect magic?
Yes.
You detect necromancy about this potion.
Oh,
Yo.
this is some strange
Then-
stuff, guys.
As the detect magic spell continues to take effect, you remember that necromancy also is the school of magic that healing spells belong to,
Oh.
and that there's a very good chance that this is a healing potion.
I think this might be safe, guys.
well, I already shot it.
You shoot the potion down, and you find yourself healing to full health. So whatever your max HP is on your character sheet, that's your current HP.
30.
I
Nice.
know I told you guys to take notes on what your HP was, so you should be at 30 now. Ilame! You have a potion in your hands. Audrey seems to have cast a spell and then looked at it a bit.
Since Zolas already drank it, I'm thinking if I'm gonna die, at least I'll die with my BFF.
Alright, so you quaff it down. Yum yum. Did you take any damage in the last fight?
Oh yeah.
Your wounds heal, all of them.
Yay!
Super high school level gamer! If you want,
Uh,
you can make a spellcraft check to see what spell Chris cast.
I glance at everyone, make sure everyone drank the potion, then I drink it.
Alright, if you took any damage, your wounds heal. Chris, make sure you're marking down your spell uses.
Yes.
Hey, should we give one of these potions to the girl that's kind of a hangover as fuck in the in the basement?
The bartender looks at you and says, hangovers are unfortunately not something that can be cured with this particular magic. Honestly, if a magician could ever develop a spell that could cure a hangover, they would likely make enough gold to buy their own country.
You guys sell Bloody Marys.
I'm
He
gonna
says,
do
what's
that.
a Bloody Mary? Oh! You mean a devious char. And he says, in other countries they call it a Bloody Mary, but really it's the same thing. A tomato-based drink with a little vodka in it and a stick of green crap.
A stick of green
Stick of
crap.
green crap.
I have a drink.
Is it allowed to purchase one and leave it beside the hungover lady? Or shit?
Zolas just loves buying drinks for girls.
Alright, so, Ish, pass over a couple more coppers. We'll say 5.
Okay.
The bartender passes you a devious char, and it is a vibrantly red drink. There's a stick of celery in it, little salt on the rim, and you take it down to that little hostel area where now Calexia, Tichondrius, the elven rogue, and a couple other people dressed as if they were about to go out into battle
Is anyone
are just
single?
kind of hanging around.
God dang.
And by each of their beds is a nightstand, and you leave the drink for said elven rogue on the nightstand. Ugh. As Iselas disappears, the bartender then looks over at Audrey. Alright, short stuff.
What's up?
Do you know these people?
I don't. They're all strangers to me as I swig on the potion.
Continuously just quaffing the
You're on
potion.
nothing.
Uh-huh. Well, you seem to be magical in nature. Can you try to explain why the door is shut?
I don't know. This magic's beyond me. And this references my terrible role of trying to figure it out last time.
Oh, hang on. You just cast Detect Magic, right?
Yes.
So Detect Magic is kind of a spell that you don't target. It just happens, and you get everything within the immediate vicinity.
Oh.
So as you're information from the Detect Magic spell, which actually takes a while to take effect, about 18 seconds in total, you detect the following things. While you're drinking the potion, you have a magical aura from the potion.
Mm-hmm.
You have a huge magical aura from the bartender.
Mm-hmm.
You have a relatively normal magical aura coming from the Scooper High School level gamer. And, alright, so it's a cone-shaped emanation. So if you chose to look at the door, you could turn around and take a look.
And I will look at that door.
The door has a massive magical aura on it.
Hmm.
Massive. Super powerful. As you continue to concentrate for the second round, it is a single aura, and the power of it seems to have been cast... It's a spell that, let's say it were cast by a level 11... We'll say wizard or something. Oh, right, this is a cantrip. You don't even have to keep track of its use.
Yeah.
Third round, after another 6 seconds, you get its definite strength. It is extremely, extremely, extremely powerful. I gave this to you for the healing potion so I can make you drink it. But for now, you can make a Knowledge Arcana check to determine the school of magic behind this door sealing aura.
I will certainly do that. Where is... There we go. And I got an 8. Basically, I know nothing.
Did you add your skill ranks to it?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, not my ranks. Hold on.
Because you need to add your skill modifier.
Yeah, I
which
didn't
is
do the
sum
ranks.
total of your ranks, and for Knowledge Arcana, that's Intelligence.
Yeah, so I did the ability modifier. So, do we want to keep that roll, or do I get a roll again?
I mean, what did you roll with the dice?
I got a 6, plus
Okay,
2,
so-
and I just didn't add an extra 2.
Well, that would put you at 10.
Yes.
Okay, so that's enough.
Nice.
At least I've decided that's enough, because I'm the DM. The door is an incredible... So let's see, this would put it at... Alright, the aura power is put at moderate, for some reason. I mean, to you, that's ridiculous. But the School of Magic would be enchantment.
Aha.
So some enchantment has been placed on this door, and you recognize it as being particularly strong.
And the last thing he said was he was asking me why it's locked.
Yeah, he said basically, do you happen to know why it's locked? And you turned your attention to the door.
I don't know why it's locked, but I think you have something to do with it.
He says, no. He mentions, I didn't cast any spells on the door in particular.
Does anybody have a bluff check on this motherfucker?
I do have bluff check.
This is another incident where you would want to use a sense motive check.
Sense motive. Somebody. Somebody with a good one.
Okay.
As he says this, he also looks at the super high school level gamer. You. What was your name again?
You may refer to me as the super high school level gamer.
Hang on a sec. Okay. He doesn't appear to recognize that name, but you feel like he got a faint sense of recognition when you said that. He blinks and says, well, in any case, you seem to be of the magical disposition as well. Is there anything you might be able to say about what's going on here? Oh, Chris, sorry, forgot to mention. As you scanned, you also got a sense that there was a lingering magical aura on Ilame.
Huh?
I have a hunch that
Huh?
might be your dildo, so I won't say anything about it.
That's my dildo.
It was definitely the dildo.
Oh, that reminds me. We gotta get the other dildo. Calixia still has the other one. Let's take it from her body.
Super high school level gamer.
Can I also use the same level 0 detect magic spell that Audrey used?
Is it a spell that you took?
Yes, it's one of my level 0 spells.
Awesome. So you use the same spell, and basically whatever you stare at in a cone-shaped emanation, you get information on the magical auras. You
Okay.
can look at whatever you want for the next 3 minutes.
Can I
does-
Can I
Sorry,
see
four
that she's detecting magic?
You see her cast the spell. It's I mean, you roll spellcraft. If your total roll is less than 15, you have no freaking clue. But otherwise, you're fine.
But yeah, like I would know what she's casting, or would I actually have to check for that?
Everyone casts spells in a different way, especially sorcerers. So you
Okay.
actually would have to roll to see what she's doing.
Oh god, I know exactly what she's doing. I got an 18.
Nice. Okay, so you see that the Super High School Level Gamer is casting the same spell you do to detect magic. Super High School Level Gamer, what are you looking at?
I would like to ask Eileen May if I could take a look at her dildo and see.
I really hate people looking at my dildo.
But I asked really nicely, and I did save your life, you know.
Oh,
She's-
let's not. I saved your life, honey.
She's checking to see what kind of magic that crazy thing has.
Alright, fine, you can look at my dildo.
You really did that.
Alright, so as Xylame takes out the dildo and passes it over to the Super High School Level Gamer, the Super High School Level Gamer notices the lingering effect of an overwhelming magical aura. By the way, this would put it at the level of the gods.
Oh my.
Yo, what's up?
And, I mean, this isn't from the spell, but you notice that whatever the elvish runes that were etched into it have now been apparently burnt into it permanently.
Dope. It's like Shadow of Mordor. Dope. Somebody will get that reference.
Now, so you got the power of the aura. You're now getting a sense that this is this is an overwhelming aura. And you can use, if you want, a Knowledge Arcana skill check to determine what school of magic was involved in this dildo.
Okay, that would be a D20.
It's a d20, and you add your skill modifier for Knowledge Arcana to it.
Okay, I got an 11, and my skill knowledge is 7, so that would be an 18.
Okay, let's see. The exact nature of this magic is beyond you. You get the feeling that this is something that mortals shouldn't really try to comprehend. But if you had to put it in mortal terms, this would be of the evocation school,
That's summoning?
which is the school of magic specifically reserved for things like fireballs and lightning bolts.
Lightning bolt.
You also detect,
PK fire?
faintly, this is very faint, you can tell that from what the bartender said about the dildos earlier, where only like one of two effects would activate,
Mm-hmm.
you can tell that the faint auras that apparently didn't activate were necromantic and enchantment in nature. And he said that these effects would be beneficial rather than murdering everyone. So you guessed that this would be of the healing and nice feeling type of spells. But instead you got evocation, which blew everyone up.
Oh. Good job, Z. You got all that information.
And remember,
from
she's
looking
seeing
at a
this.
dildo.
She's seeing this, and she's not telling us.
Yeah.
Z has just
Z, come on,
acquired
I
all
gave
this
you-
information.
I gave you my dildo.
Chris, when you looked at the door, the bodies of the zombies that you fought probably came into view.
Yes.
Magical auras are all over them.
I had a hunch. I didn't mention that. I was just talking about the door. I kind
If
of
you want to
assumed
know
that.
more about the bodies, you may.
Do I have to re-roll?
No.
Okay. I would like to
All
know
you
more
have
about
to do
that.
is roll a single knowledge arcana check to see what magic would have been behind the body's aura. You can tell they all have pretty much the same aura.
Oh, the same aura as everything else, basically?
No, each body that has an aura,
Oh,
each
okay.
of the zombies, they all have the same aura. That's such a stupid word, and I think it's because I just said it like 30 times in the last 10
Aura.
seconds.
And
Aura.
I got a 16.
Okay, you know that this is a very basic necromantic enchantment. It raises the dead, like that's literally it.
Yeah, I figured that, so I don't say anything.
Secrets.
Super high school level gamer, you want to give me back my dildo?
Oh, right. Yeah, I respectfully returned the dildo to Alime.
Did
Thank
you find out any information about it?
No. It's really nice dildo
You
you
saw
have
us?
there, though.
You tell us. I think she's lying.
You can always do a sense motive check.
But mine is terrible. My sense motive is only like level 2.
Well, your
One.
contest would be only against the Super High School Level Gamers bluff check.
which is 10.
Nah,
Well-
you know what? You know what? In good faith. Yeah, I believe you. 'Cause I trust you, Super High School
Wow!
Gamer.
Holy crap! The Super High School Level Gamer is the best bluffer ever. Holy
I know, that's why I'm scared. We're
Wow!
never gonna find
Wait,
out
what's
any
her
information about
bluff?
10.
Mine's 13.
it. Without that, she's chaotic evil. We're
You have
fucked.
to roll it
Kill us all.
anyways. Calm down.
Nah, I just take back the dildo.
Alright.
And I'm
So,
like,
if
yeah,
so
okay.
Isla May believes her. Does anyone else want to call her out on it?
I'm gonna call her out on it. I'm gonna call all of that.
Just got it. Go, Chris.
Alright. Z, roll a d20, add your bluff modifier to it.
God damn it.
Chris, roll a d20, add your sense
Okay.
motive modifier
Oh.
to it.
I have a 29
Jesus.
with the modifier.
Good lord.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't get that. There's no way.
Find out about my dildo.
Everyone believes, except for Isolas, who didn't do anything.
Well, 9. The max I could get is a 26.
Yeah.
There's no
Alright,
chance.
so she hands back the dildo. You guys are pretty certain that she wasn't really able to get anything good from it. The bartender, on the other hand, just nods his head, says, "Alright." Alright,
No,
so
pretty.
he looks at the four of you. Well, I only have enough food here to last us about a week.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Why don't we try the windows?
Hold on, guys. I'll punch one.
Oh, this is...
This won't end badly.
do I still have detect magic going on?
At this point, I'll say you have one more chance to look at something and get the full information from it.
Alright, I'll take a look at the windows.
Alright. You detect a magical aura on the windows. It is the same aura that's on the door.
You might not want to punch that window. I think it's going to hurt.
I have an idea, but it may kill us all.
Idea time.
I take the dildo.
You can dildo.
And I jam it into the magical aura and see what happens.
Hold on, does she have to walk across the room to the window?
I would like to hide as far away as
Yeah,
possible.
if she has to walk over to the window, I would like to walk over behind the bar.
I would like to cast my mage armor.
Do you guys really want me to die? You should be trying to stop me.
I use Alexia's body as armor.
Chaotic good means I'm only looking out for myself.
Alright.
I'm looking out for all of us with the dildo and the magical aura.
The following things happen in order. The Super High School Level Gamer immediately leaps into the casting of a spell as approaches the window.
As soon as I say it, everyone's like, fuck that.
Since Audrey is preoccupied with jumping behind the bar, she is unable to use her spellcrafting knowledge to identify what spell the Super High School Level Gamer is casting. In any case, as Isla May reaches the window and jabs the dildo at it, nothing happens.
Huh.
Fortunately for the Super High School Level Gamer, this spell lasts 4 hours.
Okay.
Oh,
I peek over the bar and see that nothing happens and then reclaim my
And you
coolness.
see me like jamming a dildo.
So last was getting going. Everyone took another swig of this beer.
I basically play
He's
off
always
my
been trying to
rolling over
stop
the
me.
bar as nothing happened.
Wait,
Alright,
Ish, what was
point out.
that?
I take another swig of my beer.
I
The
just point
only
out that
calm
my
one in
best
the
friend
room.
didn't try to stop me.
Alright, your beer is now empty.
Yes.
The bartender looks over and says, "Well, crap, that was honestly my best hope for this one." Okay, so
Are the dildos still glowing from
No,
They
last
stopped
he-
time?
glowing.
No.
and this was back from after the explosion happened. Both dildos stopped glowing immediately after the explosion.
We need to get the other dildo from Calexia's bag.
Yeah.
I don't think we should go into the back.
Why?
I
She went to mine. Fuck that. What are you
I-
scared we
I
find
did-
tampons?
The bartender raises his hand. One of the policies here is if a person is resting downstairs, I can't let you touch them or their equipment.
Respect that.
I
Is
really don't respect that. We need that dildo.
everybody notice the watch? Is there a way I could point at the watch? Like, can I point at the watch as if to tell the bartender, like, what about that?
Oh, the the bartender notices you looking pointing at his wrist and says, "Oh, you mean this?" And he pulls his arm down, and it's this little glowing band, and you see that it actually is reflecting basically the sun's position on the horizon. It has a little division between night and day.
Nice, Olis.
The watch. I want it. Wait for me to
Yeah.
act. I get him
Well-
to so I don't have to steal it.
He's fucking lying. Get him to tell the truth.
I like
He
the
knows what
bartender.
this shit is.
I do have detect motive, but no, I don't think he's lying about what it is on his wrist. Although it does have magical powers because we figured that out last time.
I 1000% know he's lying because when I tried to check what it was, Guy literally said, "Yeah, he's totally fucking lying." Guy gave it away last time we played.
That's because you beat his bluff check.
Can,
I
can,
think you fucking like annihilated it.
can I detect his motive and keep pointing at the watch? I want that watch.
Intimidate him. Do you have Intimidate high? Intimidate his ass.
No. Isolas, make a sense motive check.
Yeah, I want to. I don't want it to.
Aww.
I like him. Oh fuck. Not good.
Damn it.
What'd you get?
What did you get? Less than you, I bet.
I need the number.
Got a 9.
Alright. So here's the thing with skill checks, by the way. When it comes to attack rolls and saves, you can critically succeed and critically fail.
Yeah.
When it comes to skill checks, even if you roll a 1 or a 20, you can't critically succeed or fail. It depends on the difference between the DC. So if like you beat the DC by 10, that's like a ridiculous success.
Yeah.
And if you miss the DC by 10, that's a ridiculous failure.
I missed it by 10.
So, Isolas, you believe the bartender 100%.
Fuck.
Has
Not
any
only that, you think this man is so trustworthy, you would trust him with your life.
Alame, last time when you learned that he was lying, did you say anything to the group?
Nope.
I told you Zolas, and we promised each other we would steal it and run away together.
Did you whisper it, or did you hear it to where I could have heard it?
Isolas has conflicting information.
I definitely just told it to him so you could have heard it.
So could I have heard that?
No.
I
No way.
could not. Damn.
Diplomacy. Okay, what is diplomacy? What does diplomacy do?
Trying to make
Diplomacy
them like.
makes someone your friend. So if you try to convince someone on friendly terms to be like, hey, could you like do this for me? Or hey, agree with me? Or hey, stop this. Diplomacy is your role.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of using.
Yami, get him to tell us the truth and get him to give me the watch.
My
Uh,
diplomacy is pretty fucking high.
So
Just
then-
saying.
Get him
So-
to tell us the
So I walk up to the bartender and say, "Look, if there's anything you know about this, you should probably tell us because we're all in this together."
All right.
And I use my diplomacy check.
Make a diplomacy check. And the way I do this is I don't like it when people are just like, I use diplomacy to make him my friend. So you have to give me your little speech. Chris gave me his little speech. That was great. +5 to your roll.
Oh,
Oh,
plus 5. +5 plus the skill modifier.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Can I go
Nice.
downstairs and make the rogue my friend?
I got a 27.
downstairs.
Rogue doesn't want to be your friend.
Yeah, she does. She wants to be my best friend.
Rogue is very similar to the goddess of darkness.
No. No, I bet she's just waiting for a friend.
I got a 27.
Okay.
How much did you
The
get,
rogue
guy?
is down there making best friends with Alexia. While you're not there.
The two rogues in it together.
Okay.
All right. So the bartender looks at Audrey, and perhaps he's taken with how goddamn pretty she is,
Sorry, yes.
and how
Nah.
much she probably looks like his long lost daughter, who is not dead.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just kidding. There's no daughter. He's single and available
What? Hi.
and handsome. But in any case,
Oh,
he looks
shit.
at Audrey and says, "All right. Here's the scoop." Pours himself a drink,
Oh dear.
a very tall fire whiskey,
Oh dear.
and drinks about half of it in one go.
Oh
He's
dear.
not fine. He's not fine at all.
He's fine. He's not fine, but he needed this.
He slams the glass on the bar, a little slops out, stumbles a bit, puts the other hand on the bar, looks up and says, "Those two magical artifacts, is what I'm going to call them,
Thank you for not
Good luck.
calling them.
are harbingers of either the best possible outcomes or the worst possible outcomes.
And which outcome are we heading for?
Well, it's a chance. And from what I can tell, this is the worst possible outcome. The
And-
legends that go back are shaky at best. This sort of thing hasn't happened for hundreds of years. And believe it or not, that exceeds even my lifespan at the moment.
And what can we
How
do
old
about
are
that?
you?
God dang.
To
What's your
Ilame's
sign,
question,
though?
he looks over and in his drunken state says, "I'm 237.
Oh,
What
shit.
about it?"
What a coincidence. I'm 106.
He does some quick math in his head and says, "My age bracket."
Wait,
Oh,
continue.
shit, guys. I think I could get him to tell us some information.
Then he goes back and he says, "Well, in any case, the fact that you murdered 20 people, 20 paying customers, I'd like to add, and then the fact that 10 more of them rose up as horrible zombies, I can assume that beyond the door, horrible, horrible things are happening in the city."
So, would you say that this is actually a safe place to be?
No, this is a horrible place to be.
Good to
Because
know.
what we really don't know at this point in time is whether we are even in the original plane that we started on. We could be in another dimension. We could be in a sealed space. We don't know anything because we can't get outside to verify.
Oh.
The best you can tell me is that there's some enchantment on the windows and doors not letting us out.
Can we look out the windows?
Does anyone want to look out the windows?
I'm scared.
As usual, I rush to the window and see what I can see.
Audrey, possessed of divine inspiration, you feel a kind of evil tingling as it reaches your brain.
Yeah.
Runs over to the window. And it looks like the normal alleyway scenery. Like it's the side of the building opens up to an alley between two buildings. But something's off about it that you can't really place your finger on. Roll a perception check.
Oh dear. This has gone... Like, of all the checks I've had, this has been the poorest consistently. I can't imagine it's going to go well. Holy shit, I finally did something good. 27.
I mean, you could all get physical dice. In any case, with your perception, your amazing powers of eyeballs, you realize that nothing's moving. Like, nothing. There is not, like, you know, you normally see, like, signs of life. Even when you look at the street, there's, like, you get that sense that, like, it's not just a static image. It's not a picture. You can tell a picture from, like, the view outside a window. This looks more like a picture than the view outside a window, as realistic as it seems.
It looks like time has stopped outside, I say to
The
the
bartender has a small heart attack and dies. Just saying.
Oh,
But
look.
he does clutch his chest a little. He's like, are you serious?
Yes.
Alright, hang on a second. And he waves his hands and mutters some mumbo jumbo. Super high school level gamer and Audrey, roll a spellcraft check.
$16.
I have 19 total.
And Audrey, what was your check?
16.
Okay. The both of you recognize the same detect magic spell that you guys had cast earlier. And he starts staring at the window. And as he stares,
You're muted.
well, Google's a dick. His eyes grow wide. Then his eyes grow wider. And finally, his eyes grow so wide you think they are about to burst out of his head.
Calm down, dude.
Yo, close your eyes, bro.
He looks at the two of you. You seem closer to magelings than accomplished sorcerers, so I'm going to ask this without any intention of offense. I mean, but all offense meant in general. Do you guys understand the concept of the time stop spell?
I'm
Generally.
gonna guess it stops time.
Says it in the title. A monk got it.
The bartender looks above his head. Who the fuck? Any case, yes, as you may guess, the spell stops time. Now, generally, this is only for a few moments, depending on the strength of the caster and yada yada yada. This appears to be a much more permanent effect.
What?
He says, I think time has stopped outside this building.
And what do you suggest we do about this?
Was this an effect of the two dildos meeting?
He says, yes, I believe it was.
Great.
Now, as for what we should do, he drinks the rest of the fire whiskey,
Oh, good.
and he actually seems to sober up.
Nice.
And then he pours himself another one and drinks the whole thing, and he seems even better. He looks around and says, yeah, I think what we need to do is we need to figure out how to get out of here. And I think what we need to do is we need to start exploring this place. I mean, I own the place, but believe it or not, there are lots of secret rooms, like the hostel below us. I didn't actually build this place. I want to clarify something. I kind of inherited it.
Where would you suggest we look first?
He kind of backs away from the bar and strokes his chin for a moment. Well, this floor we seem to have kind of closed out. The hostel I really don't think has a lot of options. Why don't we go upstairs? Or I mean, why don't you guys go upstairs? I'll watch the, front or something.
I turn
Can
to
I-
Alame. This was your dildo that caused all this. I think you
Wasn't
should
my
go
dildo.
first.
Okay. It was.
Has anyone been keeping an eye on the assassin?
Oh, right. I haven't been looking because I've been doing all this other shit.
Assassin! Where'd you go?
I do a perception check to
Sure, go for it.
He
on
seems confident.
natural plus my skills. My perception is 9 because I added the points, so 29.
How very perceptive of you.
Isolas, despite the fact that she is completely obscured behind an overturned table, you just get the feeling that there's something out of place behind said table. You know beyond any certainty of a doubt that she is behind that table.
I leave her to her own device, but I decide to keep an eye on her movement.
Can I see him watching her?
No.
I wanted to talk to her. I'm gonna be like, hey.
Have you seen her? Because Isolus hasn't held anything. Well, he can
Wait,
because he can't
I
speak.
can't. So I will. I make it in my mind. I make a note in my mind to keep track of her movements at all times while we're locked inside.
Right,
this.
but if you see her, Alame hasn't seen her yet.
Yeah.
Nobody
So I
has
guess I just go.
So you can either ignore her or try to see her. Like you just remembered, oh, wasn't she there? And you have to do the same roll.
I catch perception.
Oh,
Actually.
can I make a perception check too?
Everyone can make a perception check to now try and find the assassin.
Okay.
Okay, I have a 21.
So what dice do I roll? What D do I roll?
1 second.
The D. Plus, I have a +3 on perception. I don't know if that's good at all, but
That's pretty bad. Just gonna say.
yeah. I think my only talents would be kicking ass, climbing, knowledge of religion, swimming, and stealth. And
Well,
also diplomacy.
I'm still just saying, if we ever end up falling in water, please save me.
Yeah,
Well-
I have a -1 swim as well.
Yeah, if we ever fall into water, I could save us. If we ever fall from a great height, I could also just grab us and do some Spider-Man Gwen Stacy shit. Just save us.
Z,
Not
you'll be
in my
happy to
fantasy.
know that I now have a 0 swim.
Okay. Who
You guys are a
so
mess.
from left to right. Audrey, what's your perception check?
12.
Okay. Alame, what's your perception check?
Is it a D6?
D20. It's a skill.
D20?
D20
Oh.
plus whatever your modifier is.
Okay.
Plus 3.
23.
You have the same information as Izolas.
Ah.
Super high school level gamer.
I have a 21.
You also have the same information as Izolas.
I just can't see shit. I've been too busy fixing all your problems.
So literally everyone except for the short stuff basically knows that the assassin is behind the table.
I'm gonna call her out.
I'm gonna call her out
So,
too.
roleplay it.
All right.
I'm gonna
Remember,
be like, hey, assassin. What? Remember what?
she introduced okay. So once she introduced herself.
What was her
There's
name?
another Michaelia.
Yeah,
Micaela. Ay, Micaela, ¿cómo baila Pagola? Micaela, ¿cómo baila? That's the song. Anyway, Micaela.
She pokes her head from behind the table. It's Michaelia, thank you. And then she goes
Michaela.
behind the table.
Micaela, listen. We're all friends here, so why don't you help us?
She pokes her head from above the table again. And why should I do that? You guys just killed 20 people. Like, I
No,
can't
wait.
do that without a mission statement. Like, wow.
They were attacking us, Micaela. Come on.
Oh, she's talking about the ones we killed before that.
She looks around. No, you just pulled out some sex toys and then out of nowhere, like, explosions. So I'm saying
All right,
behind
well-
the table, thanks. And she goes back.
We're not gonna kill anyone else, we promise.
She
Can
pokes
you
her head up
promise
again
that?
and says, "That is a fucking lie."
I also say that's a lie.
Shut up, Audrey, goddammit. I told you not to stand next to me.
Can I go stand guard over where her hiding spot and to like keep her in place as everybody else searches the house?
I mean, do you want to try and get closer to her?
Yes.
All I wanna get is...
Okay. As you try to get
A
closer
bit
to her,
closer.
she kind of leaps away behind another table.
She wants to stay away. She's afraid of the meat. Logical.
She looks at you. What are you doing? Get away from me. You're with the people that make things explode. I want nothing to do with you.
Can I whisper to Yami, telling her that you should try to win her over with some of that Elven Brigade camaraderie you have.
I'm gonna use my
I'm not in.
diplomacy skill.
Oh, she is part of the brigade.
Yeah.
You know she's part of the brigade.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my diplomacy skill and I'll be like, Micaela.
What do you say to Michaelia to convince her to join you?
Don't you remember that time in Killing 101 when... It's so funny, it just came into my mind. When that guy was looking at you and like you were too shy to go up to talk to him, but I was like, girl, you got this. And it gave you the strength to go up to the guy. And he was hot. So it means something that I helped you do that.
Michaelia thinks for a minute, and then she says, I mean, yeah, I do kind of remember that
You
moment.
remember that? Yeah, and we like shared homework a lot. We were friends, Micaela. What happened to us?
So make your diplomacy check.
How do I do that? What's the roll?
It's a diplomacy skill, so you use your skill modifier for diplomacy, which for you is very high.
9
Also, congratulations
on
on
the 20.
BSing that entire background.
9 on the 20. D20?
Yes.
Okay, 26.
Alright. She looks at you and says, Alright, I mean, I guess I won't get in your way, and I'll try and help, but I don't promise anything, okay?
Micaela, that's all I need.
She kind of blushes a little and says, Alright, fine.
Alright, we can go now.
So, do you know anything about this? I asked her.
She shakes her head completely and she says, I have no flaming clue what's going on right now.
See, we're in the same boat here.
Can we do a sense motive check?
I'm just gonna give this one to you guys. She's telling the truth 100%.
Okay.
She's been freaking out. I think we can agree with it.
Yeah.
So she says, so bartender boy, bartender, what the fuck is your name anyways?
Oh yeah.
She's kind of losing it at this point.
I
The
don't think he's
bartender
ever
looks
said.
around and says, do I have to? I mean, fine, whatever. Look, my name is Syrian.
It's a liar.
My name is Syrian Tel Kasir, you big jerk.
It's here. Alright.
What the fuck? I can't even pronounce it. I'm like...
And he looks around and says, there, alright, we happy? We happy? Fine. The anonymous bartender finally has a name. Go look upstairs. I'm gonna keep checking things out down here.
Alame.
Oh wait, I have a question. I have a question for the assassin. Like, weren't you just leaving? Like, when did you get back into
yeah.
the bar?
Oh,
Remember,
she cut.
none
She
of us
looks
have seen that.
bashful. She looks at the floor. Well, I mean, you know, you guys were all so pretty, so
She just wants to bang us all.
I kind of just doubled back and blended in with the bar patrons. I mean, it wasn't hard. The place was packed before you guys killed everyone.
I have no reason to question her, so I don't.
Yeah.
I completely, I get it.
I think she was following super high school level gamer.
I think she wanted that ass.
Excuse
So-
me. Yes, Joe.
We're gonna go upstairs. Should we go down to the hostel?
Ilame is going upstairs.
Why me?
Yes, I agree. I
You're a
agree
dildo,
that
your problem.
We should go first.
Isla as follows. Isla,
Alright.
Thank you, Izolas.
You guys-
My only
We're gonna
friend.
take a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Okay.
Blanket time.
When is the rogue gonna wake up?
I've been sitting downstairs mumbling in response to you guys.
You've been down there for weeks, just in a
Like,
perpetual
liar.
hangout.
Liar.
so 4 o'clock, right?
Yes. Micaela, Micaela. Como baila, bugalú. Como baila, como baila. It's a salsa song.
I'm sure it is.
It's the
I'm
best salsa
surprised
song.
that wants to be your friend, considering you cannot say her name correctly.
Micaela.
Oh.
She's lying. She's like Madonna or some shit. Like she like lying about how you pronounce it. She's like as if I went to like an all white state and I'm like, oh, my name is Yamilia. Yamilia. Yeah, no, it's not Yamilia. It's Yamilia.
Hi, Yamila. How you doing?
Vanilla,
don't say
vanilla.
that. I hate the word Yamila.
Vanilla, vanilla, manila envelope is what I like to call it.
Manila envelope.
Yamila envelope.
I hate that pronunciation.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna kill you all. With my fist.
Your fists are probably like.
Yeah. While Yami sits there, she can hear the sounds of a rogue and Calexia becoming best friends downstairs.
We're getting the
She can hear
backstory.
the sounds of friendship blooming. And for some reason, some inexplicable reason, she feels a pang of jealousy. She doesn't even know these people.
Are there any movies out the weekend of the 20th?
You want to go see a movie?
You what?
Ooh.
This is a random.
I'm
This is a
trying
random question.
for activities. Yeah.
No,
I'm trying,
I was gonna tell you if you want to go see a comedy show.
I hate stand-up comedy in person. It makes me want to kill people. I'm not even close to it. I have to watch it on like.
It makes me want to kill people.
It makes me
the most-
homicidal.
It literally snaps me.
Yeah.
No. What about improv? Improv's much more.
That makes me want to eviscerate people and hang them by
Okay,
the.
then we can go see a movie if you want.
I mean, there's cheeseburger. We definitely gotta hit that spot.
Cheeseburger, and we're gonna go do other stuff. I'm hanging out with you more than for an hour. I want you to know that.
I'm trying to think of more stuff because it's cold. February is the coldest month.
Oh yeah, I was like, I'm gonna freeze to death.
Just a little.
Yesterday, granted, I was in PJs and I wasn't wearing a shirt.
I'm gonna have a breakdown. Like I'm gonna be just walking 2 steps and then I'm gonna start crying. Like so. I can't.
I gotta see what's a good theater because I don't like going to every theater. I know a good one. It's in Manhattan. It's in Union.
Spider
Hey, Yami, when are
Man,
you coming to New York City again?
the 20th through the 23rd.
You gotta.
I'm so comfortable.
We're gonna.
I mean, I live in Philly, so like New York City is like a train ride away.
Dude, yeah, come. I'm meeting up with Ishmael, Jeff so far as well. Ed might be able to make it.
Yep, my girlfriend should definitely be there. Maybe I don't know.
Literally, the
Yeah.
whole world is in New York, apparently.
Venus. I've
Yes.
got a
Yeah.
bunch of friends. I really do the
Yami wants
deal.
HQ to be in Miami. Just her.
Just me.
I definitely think it would be totally rad to hook up. So I'll
Gabe,
see.
Gabe, can you make it so Yami hears the sounds of friendship coming from downstairs that's excluding her?
No,
I just
see,
want her to hear it.
I don't know why. Ilame doesn't care. Ilame doesn't care about.
Yeah, that's he acts like it on the outside.
No. LMA doesn't care.
You
He's
need to
got
roll a
Isolus.
bluff check.
Isolus is all that she needs in this life of sin. It's her BFF.
The one
Yeah, no,
lonely
we have to
bark.
find out. But yeah, Mike, if you do come to the city, we're gonna go to Cheeseburger to build your own burger place, and I really like it.
Cheeseburger, I have one really close to me. It's one of the best places ever.
And I'm also gonna see a bunch of comedy shows because I realized, oh shit, I'm going to a place with comedy shows.
I'm going to a place that's actually relevant.
But I will.
To me and my interest.
You could usually get in them free. I just
God, it's so fucking dope.
They make Ishmael homicidal, so.
Yeah, they make him want to kill people, evidently.
that's you, and I'm like, I want to murder
If-
everybody in this room.
If you think you like Isolas, the opposite will happen if he goes to a comedy show.
Is Isolas mute?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? Why did you do that?
It's actually been the most fantastic thing.
It's pretty cool.
Like
Pretty
every
cool
time he's
to
just
talk to
like,
a mute person.
he's just this cuddly giant who doesn't speak. It's been wonderful.
Yeah, whenever somebody asks him a question, I always come in on like, what's it to you? What's it to you?
And he basically just
What?
points at things when he wants to communicate. He's just like that.
It just makes him the most trustworthy character around.
I can't lie to you.
You won't tell us stuff, but you won't lie to us.
Well, I exactly.
We just see you looking everywhere and have no idea what you're looking at.
I'm just like, what the fuck is he looking at?
There are Broadway shows on, but those are expensive.
Can Isolas fall in love and then he'll just stare at the person
Just-
for a very long time?
A lot like in real life. No, that's
I thought Isolus and Calexia had a little thing, to be honest with you.
Woo!
I was like,
They
Why
they
would they say-
bonded over the death of violent zombies
they did.
in flames.
Well, it does say that. It's not
I think
only
the true OTP
violence.
is Ilame and Calexia, though.
As Alame just
Only because they
tries to
totally
push her
cheated
friendship
around
on
each other.
everyone.
By description, I don't know the difference between violence and love, and it's the only way I speak. So there's that.
Isolus has this like whole psychological profile. It's just fascinating.
I love psychological stuff.
My
Alright. So, break is over!
Yes.
So, let's see. We just left off with deciding who was going to go first up the stairs to the second floor of this horrifying tavern.
Yami is, and I'm following.
Yeah, I'll go first, and Isolus is right behind me.
I'm following, but I'm following at a distance.
Audrey,
Are
you
you-
coming? Audrey, you're my friend.
I'm following and I'm walking alongside Audrey.
So apparently I almost shut
We're
down
a
my
school level
computer.
gamer. Everybody's
Don't
coming.
break it, no.
The stairs are only wide enough for 2 people, so you guys can proceed double file if you want. Otherwise, single.
I
I could be single. I could be. I could just be the first one because I'm fucking strong as fuck. So.
So Ilame is first.
Oh, you got me.
Ilame is first. Who's following behind her?
Isolas steps up,
My boy.
cover his elfin brigade.
Next.
What up?
I will follow. Wait a minute. I turn to the assassin and the bartender. Are you guys coming?
The bartender is already rooting in some corner of the room, trying to like look for clues. He looks up. What? No, go away.
How about you?
The assassin says, yeah, sure, fine.
All right, come with me.
So next is
Friend.
Audrey and assassin, Michaelia.
Migaela. You guys need to listen to that song. It's one of the best salsa
And then
songs.
behind her comes the super high school level gamer,
Yes.
the SHSLG. Shisilg.
Oh, do I do something now? Is that what we're waiting for?
We're walking up the steps as the bartender drinks.
So the steps, made of stone, covered in wood, proceed up, up to a door. And it looks like this might be the entrance to basically what would be a series of rooms that people can stay in if they need a place to crash.
Okay, so that's. Well, Yami's in the front, so she reacts first.
Yep.
LMA.
LMAO.
Open the door.
Okay, so I open the door directly to my right, because why not?
All right.
From downstairs, you hear a sleepy person yell, "No, you idiot!" Just in her sleep.
Shut the fuck up! Go back to being friends with Alexia.
And as you open the door, it is empty.
Great.
There's a bed, there's a nightstand, there's a dresser of drawers, there's a mirror, the sink to refresh yourself, etc. The usual accoutrements that are
Could I
found in a
punch
hotel room.
so hard that I just open all doors at once? With a force?
So, I mean, you're a monk, so you actually run pretty quickly compared to everyone else. You could actually do that. There are a
Just
total
open
of
every
5
single
doors.
door and just...
Yeah, there are 5 doors. You can open all of them. The hallway's only like 100 feet long, so you could open all 5 doors on one side.
Actually, let me detect magic again real quick.
What if I do that and then zombies pour out?
That's why I'm
Well-
detecting magic.
So, it appears that Audrey is trying to detect magic. Audrey, detect thine magic.
And I glance at each of the doors.
Let's see.
Are any of the doors too far away for me to see?
Hang on. So for detect magic, yes. Detect magic emanates in a cone, but its furthest point is only 60 feet from you. So you could get 3 of the 5 doors. On each
And-
side. There are 10 doors total.
Oh, okay,
Yami
10
ripped
doors.
open one of them.
And we can see the rest of the doors down the hall?
Yeah. I mean, you can see them. It's not like there's anything
Yeah, just
obstructing
making
your
sure.
view. Your detect magic just can't get to them.
Yeah, I assume it's just like a lit room.
The hallway.
And what do I see at the first few
Lit
doors?
by the way, it appears to be magical sources of light.
Oh.
That I'm not even going to make you detect
Yeah.
that. It's magical.
Just blue flames. Yeah, it's kind of magic.
It's natural yellow light.
But what do I see at the various doors that I can see?
Oh! That's right. I actually have to do this, don't I?
The suspense builds.
You guys are fun. Wow. Okay, so in the first door that Yami opened, you got nothing. In the second door, third door, fourth door, fifth door, and sixth door. So 5 rooms total. You detect the same aura that you found on the bodies of the zombies that you murdered.
Fuck!
Well, you don't know this, but I'm going to say we might want to be careful about these doors. And then I'm going to walk down the hall until the rest of the doors are in view.
Alright, so you get the last 4 doors. Spell lasts very long, relatively speaking, so you got plenty of time. Wow, my dice just wants to fucking kill you guys. Wow!
I can just take them.
Hooray! All good for you guys. Alright. On the door furthest away on your left, nothing. On the doors closest to your left and right that are new, you detect the same zombie aura. And on the door furthest and to the right, you detect the same zombie aura, but it is very, very, very strong.
Fuck!
Most of these doors are going to be pretty dangerous. I think there might be zombies in them.
It's okay because they'll be in a single file and I'll be able to just punch, punch, punch.
I think it would be a bad idea to open the doors.
But we have nothing else. Okay, fine.
Here, can I tell which aura is the least strong?
They're all about the same except for that one super strong one.
I think we should go for the super strong one.
Oh god. I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah, great idea. Yeah, go for the fucking hardest one.
Build our teamwork.
Open that door right across the hall from the one you just opened, and we'll see what's in there.
Okay. You mean directly the one across from what Yami opened?
Yeah, I told her to do that. I'm not doing it.
Oh.
See, here's the thing. There's nothing else for us. We might as well clear this place of all the enemies, right? Might as well clear...
Mhm.
Okay, fine, I'll open the door.
You guys keep doing your things. I'm just gonna do my thing.
Okay.
Oh,
You know what you're doing.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
He's conniving to kill us.
Yami, opening.
Open the door?
Are you
Which
opening?
door do you open, Yami?
Okay, yeah, I'll open the one that Audrey told me to.
Okay. The door across from the one that you recently opened. You open the door, and there's a zombie sleeping in the bed.
Can I just sneak
Can I
Hold
stealth?
and punch him in the head?
Un momento, por favor. The zombie in the bed, upon opening the door, immediately sits up.
Fuck.
You hear the sound of another door opening.
Oh god.
And
They can open doors?
And the door next to the one that you just opened, a zombie pops out.
Great.
I mean, again, I'm calling them zombies, but they don't look like them zombies. They're pretty much just people.
It's like Resident Evil zombies.
They're just possessed individuals.
Yeah, possessed is really the best way to say it. We'll call them possessed from now on.
So
So
they
there's a
still...
possessed sitting in the bed, and there's a possessed that just popped out of a room. It's time for
I
combat,
mean,
everyone.
they're
But all
people,
the other
but-
doors are still shut.
All
Alright,
the other
time.
doors are still shut.
Initiative
So
rolls.
yeah.
I demand
means we're
initiative from
killing
everyone.
people.
And how do we do that?
Where's my initiative?
What's my skill?
Okay, initiative is a thing. It's on the first page of your character sheet.
Okay,
It's
mine's
underneath your
only
armor
plus
class.
2.
I have a 12.
So roll your dice and don't tell me what the result is. I will ask you. in turn.
What is it? D6?
It's a d20.
The secrets.
Wow, that is one fast zombie. Sorry, guys.
We've already seen one with a crossbow. I'm up for anything.
All right,
Oh,
Audrey.
do we say the?
Yes.
Audrey, what you got?
11.
That's right. I have to roll for Michaelia. What is Michaelia's dexterity? Oh wow, she's very good at this game. Isla May, what you got?
I rolled a 18.
Nice. Isolas. Isolas, I can't hear you.
12.
That's nice. I mean, not very nice, but still nice.
You're on my level. It's pretty bad.
The super high school level gamer.
I have a 16.
Damn. All right, cool. Almost everyone's going before the zombies.
Oh, good.
Yay!
Not going. You said almost.
I didn't fall on my face this time. I did well.
Slow down. Doobie doobie doo.
Beware of the thing.
Am I technically still first in line?
I mean, now that everyone's kind of spilled out into the hallway, which is wide enough for 4 people, you're all kind of pretty much in a gaggle. So I will describe to you the battle situation once the battle starts.
Nice.
We have Michaelia, we have Super High School Level Gamer, we have Isolas, we have Audrey. Where's Isla May? Why didn't I put Isla May down? She's like super fast.
Soup's fast.
Super fast.
It's the name of my soup delivery service. Soup
You
fast.
will be punished. You know, like in the name of the moon and stuff. Never mind. In any case, so here's the situation.
I'll punish you.
Isla May opened one door. She is standing in front of said door.
Yes.
Everyone else is kind of congregated around the stairwell in the following order. Isolas is out in front. Directly behind him are Audrey and Michaelia. The super high school level gamer is right on the threshold of the stairs. To the left of that group is where possessed number 2 has popped out. Possessed number 2 appears to be holding a dagger and 2 daggers in his hands. Possessed number 1, well, we'll get to his turn in a second.
Mm.
First of all, as soon as that possessed appears out of the door, the assassin that you brought with you leaps into action. She... Oh. Well, that's horrible. Well, she does it anyways, because there's actually nothing threatening her. She rolls forward and appears on the opposite side of the possessed and draws her weapon. It is a long rapier.
This is Michaelia doing this?
Yes.
Yo, Michaela's cool.
Isla May, you're up.
I am in front of the zombie inside of the room that was sleeping, right?
Yes, the zombie has only just gotten out of bed, so he's about 10 feet from you.
Would I be able to run up to him and punch him in the face with a furry?
You most certainly would be.
Alright, so I'm running up and punching him in the face with a furry blow.
So, since you're moving, you cannot make a flurry of blows action.
Shit! What does that mean?
Make a single
Should I do
attack
just a
at your
normal attack?
highest roll.
Yeah, because Fury of Blows is 2 punches. You can only do 1 punch.
Okay, so just one, which would be a +6.
Yeah, that's a pretty good roll. So you roll a d20 and add +6.
Okay. 11.
Okay, that is not enough. Your fist flies towards the zombie, and he kind of turns his head to the side. It misses.
Fuck.
Super high school level gamer! You saw
Yes.
Isla May rush into the room, presumably to fight danger. And you also see Michaelia rolling around on the floor and drawing a rapier against another possessed.
Oh, just to clarify, I don't have to do the defensive casting thing, right? Since I'm at the back of the group.
Correct, nothing is threatening you at the moment.
The only
Okay.
issue you have to worry about is the distance of your spells.
Okay. If I use the level 1 Burning Hands spell, will I be able to reach the possessed near Michaela?
You would, but you'd also be lighting on fire Audrey as well.
Oh, okay. In that case, I will just.
I mean,
use
however,
the-
now to clarify though, you could step forward and you could aim the spell such that you'd only hit the possessed. I would also like to mention that
Okay.
you instinctively know you'd probably light the place on fire.
Oh, we don't want. It's a said high school level gamer with fear in his eyes.
she is chaotic evil.
Yep, she will do it. That's why I didn't say anything, because I was like, if she sets me on fire, I'm not surprised.
Alright, in that case, I will step forward and use the Burning Hand spell on Michaela. I mean, on the possessed near Michaela.
If you'd like, you can try to catch Michaelia in the blast.
I
Oh
mean,
no, I would prefer not to.
I never was that close to her, so it's fine if you do.
Okay, so you cast the spell. It kind of just happens. Chris, you can make a spellcraft check to see what happens, but you're about to see what happens.
Yeah, I
anyways.
think I'm about to see what happens.
I think you got this. The possessed gets to make a reflex save. Super high school level gamer. The damage for the spell is 1d4 per caster level, so that's
Right.
4d4 for you.
Okay. The first one is a 3.
Oh, just roll them and then give me the grand sum total.
Oh, okay. Total is a 9.
Okay. You're not really sure how, but the minute the flames gout towards the zombie, it drops to the floor immediately.
What the-
And it's definitely burned. It's definitely singed a bit, but not as awesomely as it could have been.
How's the floor doing?
We're about to find out. That
Floor
was
needs
easy.
to roll for burn.
Let's see. Does the place catch on fire? Hey, super high school level gamer.
Yeah.
High or low?
Hi.
All right. You're fine.
Good.
That
Out of
was-
curiosity, was there any water in that room that we opened?
You don't know.
There's a basin.
Oh, you mean in the other room? No,
Yeah.
there was not. In the empty room, there was nothing. Just the bed and the furniture.
Oh, I'm glad nothing happened.
In any case, the zombie the possessed who just dropped to the floor like a freaking ninja, picks himself up, and immediately lights into Michaelia with his daggers.
Michaela!
Michaelia. Got her name right.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, I'm gonna die.
So the first dagger takes Michaelia in the shoulder. The second dagger takes her right in the neck.
Ugh.
Oh,
My high school homegirl.
That you didn't care about her.
I lied. I cared. I'm a liar.
So she takes the hit.
Z should have killed her. At least it would have been merciless.
The armor on her neck. Hang on, am I muted? No. The armor on her neck appears to have blunted most of the damage, but it still looks like it struck some pretty nasty blood. Blood flies forth from the wounds. Michaelia kind of puts a hand to it, but she seems okay. She seems like she'll make it.
Oh, okay.
Oh damn. That's gross.
Okay, so she's got... Okay. And the turn order now goes to Isolas. Isolas, you see these things happen.
Yes, I see that Yami
Please
got
help me.
close to a position. And I see Michaela's about to die, and the zombie that got burned, and there's no way for me to discern how close to death the burned zombie is, right?
The burned zombie's 10 feet away from you.
I'm saying there's no way for me to discern how close to death it is? No, right?
No, you just kind of glance at it.
The zombie looks burned, but otherwise fine.
Okay.
I mean,
Isolas.
Yes, I'm trying to think now.
Isolas as in
I will be attacked if you
Oh,
don't help.
Isolas, I need to let you know something.
Yes.
As a rogue, whenever you flank a target, or whenever a target is denied dexterity to AC, you
Yes.
can ignore that. For now, if you flank someone, you get your sneak attack damage.
Which is why, like, Michaelia tried to get behind it.
Yes. So Michaelia is now on the other side of that zombie compared to you. So right now, the possessed is between you and Michaelia.
But it's back to me.
Yes. So you could technically right now shoot your bow at it and deal sneak attack damage.
I should probably do that, only because, Yami, I know you're in danger, but you haven't taken any danger. You still have...
I would
Yeah,
like to
but-
point out that he never reloaded his bow.
Wait, I thought you said it was all. I thought that happened after the battle last time. I asked.
Oh, did he do
Yeah,
that?
you're fine.
Okay.
I'd like to, and
I was
I'd
like-
like to point out that I will remember this, Isolas. And you chose some chick that when you were in high school over me. Okay, that's fine.
But listen, she's about to die. We might need
I know what it means. Okay.
I'm-
Read between the lines.
damage. I'm going. Isolas glances around, notices that the back of the singed zombie possessed is to him, and draws his crossbow, ready to finish that fool, bust a proverbial cap in his ass, or whatever the hell you want to say.
All right, you make your attack roll. Your attack missile gets a D20.
Oh shit!
Ileme would like to roll for her heartbreak.
I gotta attack.
Roll for sadness.
Remember,
Roll for
Isolas, you add in total +8 to this.
I think that would be a survival skill check.
I rolled a 4 with the D20 bullshit. That's 12.
So you plus what? Oh yeah, so you rolled a 12 total.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh, it's bad roll in a row.
all right, let me just see something real quick. You are technically firing into melee.
Oh, so he might hit her.
Yep.
This is going to be a great day for Michaelia if you miss.
Skylar's just getting fucked up.
We literally are just like, you're coming with us whether you like it or not, and then now
I
she's
know,
here.
I'm the
Okay.
one that told her. I'm the one
You
that told
didn't
her to
miss
come.
by enough, so you're fine. Yeah, the crossbow bolt kind of sinks into the armor of the possessed. Doesn't do any damage, but you're fine.
Okay.
And Michaelia's mostly fine. Audrey, you see how
What
this happened?
what kind of armor is this crazy possessed wearing?
It's just wearing traditional leather armor.
Good lord, it, rocking out.
It used to be a rogue in its past life.
And let's. Oh, I
How
don't
did
know.
Yami know that?
Because she's got 2 daggers, and I kind of guessed.
Very good. Very good, Yami.
Well,
Exactly the case.
all right. So if I were to do melee stuff, would I be using my strength?
You would be pretty stupid. And yes. Oh!
No.
I forgot to mention, all your spells are back.
Yeah.
Yo,
'Cause you
magic.
leveled.
Oh.
So all his business is going on with the first possessed. What's the other one doing?
Oh, but yeah, so Chris, to your point, you would be using strength.
'Kay.
But that's calculated into your attack handheld. So your overall bonus would actually be +1.
What the hell is the rogue doing all this time? Wake her ass up.
But what is the other's possessed doing?
You don't know because they're
You're about to
inside.
attack my ass. That's what he.
Well, no, it came out of the other room down the hall. There's two possessed.
Yes, the possessed that's in Yami's room is not doing anything yet, and the possessed that is being flanked currently by Michaelia, A, got burned, B, failed to get injured by a crossbow bolt, and C, sank 2 daggers into Michaelia, rather successfully.
Oh my god, you guys, this is gonna get fucked up. Poor
Good
girl.
luck.
And final question: is it a? Can I both swing a sword and draw it in this turn, or would that take longer?
Drawing is a move action,
like-
and moving is a move action.
Yeah,
So you can
so-
draw your sword and move to engage.
Screw that! I'm going to do my Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. You do the thing, and it happens. This is a ranged touch attack.
And I have to do a 1d3.
So you roll a ranged touch attack, you roll attack missile.
Oh, I do roll attack missile. And how do I do that? Attack missile. So,
20.
oh,
Attacks
it's
are always a
it is a
D20,
D20?
and then yes. Attacks are always a D20.
I got a 9.
Okay. You extend your hand, and a ray of frost shoots out, pew, and swings by the possessed and hits a wall. The wall kind of starts to crack. The wood splinters. The possessed is fine. The possessed in the room, however,
Oh my god.
dodges Ilame's punch, and it draws forth a great axe.
Oh god.
What the fuck? Where'd he get that?
Told you not to.
Out of his ass? What the fuck?
This bar has some like badass patrons.
And then the
Is there-
possessed says, "Ah!"
No.
And he swings the great axe. Oh no! Oh no!
Critical.
Nah, not that bad.
Fuck. I mean,
Ilame, what is your armor class?
0. No, let me check it. Armor class is 15.
Okay. The great axe whooshes towards your head, and you sidestep it.
Thank God.
Whoosh.
My ears as a belly dancer
Completely.
worked. I just went like this.
Top of the round! The assassin who just took 2 daggers to the throat and shoulder. Not very happy about that.
I'm kind of going to die.
Decides to abandon her ruse. She drops the rapier to the floor as a swift action.
What?
And she goes to the zombie, and she hits it twice in the face.
With
She's
her
a monk!
hands?
Like me!
With her bare hands! They're actually bare hands now, no, just kidding.
She has bare hands.
So-
We never noticed before.
Yeah. Alright, here we go.
He was wearing gloves.
She's wearing gloves all the time, you know.
Okay. So she makes the roll, and one fist sails by the zombie's face, the other one hits it squarely in the jaw. The old 1-2.
She's a monk like me! She's my friend.
Oh yeah, that fist that hit that zombie in the face, boom! Nails it! Oh, it hurts so much! The zombie reels, kind of actually staggers backwards a little bit, but then it resumes its position. It's not looking good. And she goes, yeah, you want some more of that, huh? And now we're on to Ilame. Ilame, hear
Before
that shout from the back. You also hear the sound of a ray of frost being fired off. It sounds like...
You know what?
and wait,
Phased.
I'm also going to say something before she moves. I'm going to say, come back here and help us with this one. I have a plan for that one.
You get as far as come back here.
oh no.
Here's the thing. I have furry blows, and I could kill him right now.
You don't know that.
He does have a large axe.
Yeah, but I ain't no bitch. That's the only.
Choice, as always, is yours.
Alright, fine. Mikaela might die, homegirl, found out she's a monk. Really interested in finding out what that is all about. I run back, and I go and punch that.
Alright, calm down. Hang on.
Oh,
If
shit.
you'd like to leave this combat with this great axe wielding bastard, you will have to make an acrobatics roll to see
Nah,
if you
fuck
can
it. I'm gonna just do furry blows on this guy.
There you go.
It's
Alright, 3 of those time. I
D20,
need 2 d20s.
2d20s plus 5.
Each one gets a plus 5.
I'm learning! Alright, the first one is 15,
That's a hit.
and the second one is 19.
That's also a hit. So, wham wham! I need a d8 for each of those, and you add a 3 to it.
Okay. The first one is 10,
Nice.
and the second one is 9.
Oh, so close.
Damn it!
You hit the zombie twice. Once in the belly, and the other time as it bends over, square in the nose. So kind of like a fist to the stomach, and then an uppercut.
He's
And
mad
it
now.
reels. Oh, it took so much damage from that. And it's staggering. It's almost practically using its great axe to stay upright. It can still fight, but you can tell like if you sneeze at it, it'll fall down.
I kicked the grass.
Super high school level gamer. You hear the sounds of battle from the other room, and also you see Audrey fire a ray of frost at the zombie and fail miserably.
Okay, the possessed with the great axe is nearer to death, right?
You don't know that.
It's not
Okay.
looking good, but it's not looking great either.
You can't even see that zombie. As far as you know, Isla May is dead. Isla May is also not dead. It's Schrodinger's Isla May right now.
Okay.
I better see tears when I walk out. I better see people being like, thank God you're alive.
Wait, why can't she see Isla May?
You guys
Is
are
it-
in front of that door. Isla May's the door that
Oh,
Isla
she
May
went
through
inside.
is like 10 feet to the right.
Yeah, she
Oh,
went
I
inside it
Isla
to go
is
fight.
kicking ass by herself. She don't need no man.
Okay, yeah, I thought the possessed was in the hall.
No.
Gotcha.
It was
Okay,
like
can
getting
I-
out of bed. It was like, I'm gonna start my day, and then someone tried to beat it up.
I interrupted.
So, super high school level gamer, you got the one zombie
Okay, can I-
that it took a hit from Mikelia the assassin. Otherwise, and it took the burn damage from you, but otherwise
It's just
not
being
looking
slapped
good,
by
but it's good.
everyone.
Alright, can I enter the room that Alime is in and cast the magic missile from behind her?
You certainly can. So you enter the room.
My
As soon
best
as you-
friend's here.
As soon as you get to the doorway, you see Isla May, her fists up. You see the zombie. It's kind of like leaning against a great axe. It's not looking good. Its nose is broken. Blood is streaming from it. It also appears to have thrown up a little in its mouth. You can see blood dripping.
Gross. Fuck. Did it throw up on me?
No, you're fine.
Oh, come on. Not even a little bit on her? Just a little?
If she killed it in the one hit, I would have had it puke up everything on her.
Oh, thank God.
Um,
I'd rather get bitten than that.
so you cast the magic missile and it happens. So roll your damage.
The first is a 2,
Okay.
and the second is a 4.
Okay. As the first bolt strikes the possessed, it appears that all energy just drains from it. The final bolt strikes it directly in the chest and blows it back a couple feet, and it falls onto its back, and the great axe also falls to the floor with a loud boom. Everyone in the hall hears this.
Can I turn around and give Super High School Gamer a high five?
Yeah, sure.
Camaraderie.
Clearly.
I
Alright.
reluctantly return the high 5.
You would? Or you wouldn't? You wouldn't? I'm just there like,
But she returned it. She returned it
returned
nonetheless.
it.
oh, you returned it? Yay!
Reluctantly, but
Reluctantly, but you did it.
Look happy, but she did it.
That is hilarious.
Who is next?
Yeah, who's the next one?
Glasses.
Alright, Isolas.
Okay.
As a side note, just in case you didn't know, loading a hand crossbow is a move action. So you can do it, and then you can shoot it in the same round.
I'm still in safe distance, right?
Yes. You're also within range of your point-blank shot, so you should be adding a +1 to your attack and a +1 to your damage.
Oh, I didn't do that last time.
To be fair, I think your attack roll last time would not have mattered, even if you had the +1, but
Yeah.
remember that for the future.
Okay. So, and it's back. It's still to me also?
Yes. It's still engaged. I mean, you're still flanking it essentially.
I still get the flank damage plus the. All right, so I'm going to reload as my first move.
Yep.
Oh, there's another bolt inside my crossbow, and I'm going to fire. Please, D20, give me something good. It's even worse than the last time. Am
Welcome to the luck I had last time.
I adding again? What's my damage?
What'd you roll total?
I rolled a 2, and I'm trying to look for a modifier.
Don't even worry about it. Even with the flanking bonus, even with point blank shot, and even with your missile bonus, you don't hit it.
All of your luck was spent downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you missed by such an incredible amount that I need you to make another attack
Oh
roll.
no. Oh no.
I hope you didn't like attack Mikaela and shot her right in
Yeah,
the face.
I'm pretty sure
at the
that's
end of
exactly
Mikaela.
what's happening. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I think this arrow is going to go right between her eyes.
Isolas, what's your attack roll?
18.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
18.
Yeah.
The arrow that you intended to fire towards the possessed actually ends up hurtling right towards Michaelia's face.
No, I did not kill Michaelia.
And right after she hits the zombie with that one awesome punch, it seems like it's just like a reflex. The bolt's about to hit her in the face, and she just smacks it out of the air.
Good
Yes.
lord.
Oh my God, thank God,
Holy
thank God, listen,
shit.
bad bitch. Oh, I was about to cry.
And she looks over and says, whoa. No, that's not cool, man. Not cool.
This girl don't play around.
And the zombie also looks around at you as if to say, really, dude? Alright,
I'm having
Audrey.
no luck.
you're up. You just happened.
Another question. Can I cast spells while wielding a weapon?
Yeah, totally.
Then I will draw my weapon and then do nothing.
That would-
You still have a standard action. You can do something.
I can do something.
You
Well,
can cast a spell if you want to.
You should kill that
but
zombie
what
there.
I don't want to waste a magic missile. There's so many more zombies.
You've got 7 magic missiles though.
How many zombies are there?
2 more?
Well,
I
according
guess
to
I'll
Chris'
shoot.
magical readings, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 total, and one of them is a super zombie.
Can somebody wake up the fucking rogue?
I'm going to shoot another ray of frost.
Alrighty, make your attack roll. Attack missile.
Is attack missile, you say? I gotta look at it again.
I think you're being selfish, Chris. I think.
I know the
No, the
capabilities
magic
of my own.
missiles, he's doing a good thing because the magic missiles are very, very powerful. And if he only has 7 and there's fucking 9, so let's calm down with the magic.
And I got a 10.
Open any more doors?
Alrighty. Fortunately for
Everybody
you,
should open.
that's enough.
I've crossed the threshold and slightly adjusted my
no,
aim.
Sorry, hang on. Yeah, you're fine.
Also,
So roll your
one-
damage. So roll a D3 or a D6 if
By
you don't have one.
the way, my bloodline has this thing called combat precognition. Do I have to use that, or is that just with me all times?
What bloodline do you have?
Dream spun. What this does is +1 insight bonus to initiative checks. Just by the way,
That should have been added to your initiative when you rolled initiative.
I will note that in future things.
That is a very important thing to note. You said dream spun?
Yes.
Okay, so you should actually have 2 bloodline powers right now.
Yes, I have lullaby and combat precognition.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So you're fine.
I have not needed
so
to put
so
anything.
that's an initiative thing. Did you take your bloodline spell by any chance?
I didn't know there was a little bloodline spell.
Yeah, at level 3 you should have taken one. Ditto for Z, by the way.
Okay.
Alright, Z, by the way, your bonus spell at level 3 is protection from good. You just write that down now. You just get it.
Okay,
Protection.
so
Good.
my bonus spell is sleep, so that's useless here.
Gotcha.
So I'm not even
Um,
considering it.
It's basically just a spell you have. Like you count it towards whatever your your spell count is. So for example, protection from good is a first level spell.
Mm-hmm.
So Z, that just counts towards your level 1 spell uses per day.
Okay.
For the dream spun, your bonus spell is sleep. And
Yes.
that also counts towards your first level spells cast per day.
Okay.
bonus. It doesn't like completely irrelevant from your spells known per day. This is just another spell that you can cast as a level 1 spell per day.
Okay, so for a Ray of Frost, what kind of thing do I do for damage?
So roll a d6. If you roll a 1 or a 2, it's 1 damage. If you roll a 3 or a 4, it's 2 damage. And obviously 5 or 6, it's a 3 damage.
All right, so just 1d6?
Yep.
And plus any modifier?
No.
A boop. Oh goodness, I got a beautiful 1.
Okay, you deal 1 cold damage to the zombie. You hit it, bzzz, and it goes, ah! But it's kind of not really reeling.
Literally just slapping this thing, just like...
Yeah, it's really like I'm gonna slap you. Okay, Audrey casts a spell. And the zombie takes its turn. He looks at Isolas. And he stumbles.
Better stay away. I'm serious. Better stay away.
Stumbles towards you. And he takes a swing with a dagger.
It misses.
You get a lot of aggro, like...
Your AC is what?
I'm checking right now. I didn't adjust it while we were leveling up either. But
Don't.
my AC, which one would I be looking at?
Armor class.
18.
Okay, you're fine. So he
Yay.
swings the dagger at you, and you kind of just avoid it, like, bitch, what are you trying to do? And the turn goes back to Michaelia. The zombie walks away. She just kind of follows behind it, and as she does, she just rears back one of her fists and punches it as hard as she can.
Chick is still bleeding from her neck, by the
She's
way.
bleeding out. Yeah, she's not doing too bad.
Bad bitch, bro. She's my new best friend.
Is she
Sorry,
actually, like, is she taking bleed damage?
No.
Okay.
She hits the zombie in the back of the head as hard as she can, and it collides with the zombie's head spectacularly. Because you guys are flanking it.
We
And
almost-
she hits it so hard that you hear a crunch.
No.
You're pretty sure that this next hit will kill this thing. Isla May.
Yeah.
The sounds of battle still are coming from the hallway.
Why does it always have to be me to finish them off with my fist?
Now, as a monk, you could actually move enough to bring yourself into melee with this other possessed because you were a monk and you move so fast.
Which possessed? The one that's not being fucked up?
I mean, there's only one left.
Oh, okay.
You and the super high school level gamer already killed the great axe wielding one.
Yeah, we high-fived over it. Let's not forget.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and be like, Mikaela! Senpai! and run over and go to help Mikaela.
Last time I checked, it wasn't one of your languages, no. So I'm not.
Senpai!
All right.
Japanese.
Make your attack roll to assist your senpai.
Okay, my senpai. The attack roll is a d20, correct? And I don't.
Yes. And
I
since you
can't do
moved-
flurry, can I?
Correct. You cannot use flurry.
Roll
Okay,
for
so
senpai.
it's just roll for senpai, and it's just gonna be a normal attack of +6. So
I love that roll for senpai.
is it +6?
You got it.
Yeah,
Plus 3
+6.
base and plus 3 strength.
Oh, but here it says unarmed damage 1d8 +3.
Oh yeah. That's when you actually hit the thing. First you have to
Okay.
roll your d20 plus your attack handheld to see if you hit him.
Okay, cool. 20.
Wait, did you roll a natural 20?
No, it's the +6.
Okay. So you hit him, definitely. Roll your damage.
Okay, the damage would be a d8
the,
+3.
the determiner between whether this thing literally explodes into limbs or not.
It was, and I only roll it twice.
You
The
roll it
D8?
once because you hit once.
Okay, then it was a 9.
Okay. And your fist flies. So Michaelia, hits it in the back of the head. It stumbles forward, and you move. Everyone sees her moving, and she's moving a lot faster than you would normally expect someone to move.
Cause my senpai's in danger!
And she flies into it and delivers a blazing kick to the side of the head. And the foot slams into the zombie's head. It is propelled against the wall of the hallway, where it slumps to the ground. Dead.
Yay!
Hurry first!
Can I give a
Congratulations!
hug
You
to
guys
Mikaela?
survived your latest combat.
Yeah.
And we're mostly out of time. So, you will not level after this. However, be comforted by the fact that you now have 6 more zombies to fight, one of which Chris knows is extremely powerful.
Yes.
Yes.
You can fight a fucking boss.
You have anything you want to know before we leave about what you know about that further door? Or
I already informed everyone
Yeah,
that there's
and
bad
that's-
zombies.
That's all he knows.
just making sure.
So maybe Tichondrius and maybe Calexia will wake up in time, and maybe a certain rogue will recover from her hangover and be able to exist.
Find out next time on D&D&D Dungeon.
Dungeons, Dragons, and Dildos!
Congratulations, everyone!
Yay!
This game is over. Session
I
ends.
praise my senpai.
How's everyone doing? Everyone having a good time?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just bomb as fuck.
I'm literally just asleep in the basement. I'm having so much fun.
I reserve no judgment for anyone who comes to game without a character.
I
All right,
judge.
everyone.
I woke up from a phone call from Yam, waking me from my hangover, and I was like,
Yami,
fine.
what are you
I didn't
doing?
answer, so I was like,
I'm being
oh,
summoned.
she's not coming.
What is Yami even doing?
Alright, guys. I gotta
What do you
split,
mean? This is normal.
but I hope you guys had a lot of fun, and send me
Okay,
up the
thanks,
character sheets when you
guys.
can.
Thanks, guys. It was fun.
Okay.
Next Saturday.
Glad everyone had a good time. Next Saturday. Yeah, that'll work. I'll post on the thingamajiggy who's what's it.
Yeah.
Hey, peeps.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, once again, I beat. Oh no.
Did you
What's
guys
up,
notice
School
when
Gamer?
Yami was flirting, she was twirling her headphones, but then like awkwardly
did.
like, pulled it out of her ear because she
Yeah, I was
was.
like, oh.
Oh,
That
by
was
the way,
actually-
say goodbye to the stream, everyone.
Bye.
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 Totally haven't been paying